Welcome out of my head podcast. Oh, what's good with you?
What's good, bro? We back at it again.
We back at this shit starting to fall again. What's going on?
Yeah,
Remember that shit used to fall all the time.
Sit your drunk ass. Sit down. Sit down right. You gonna have to let go of that baba tonight, huh?
Yeah. Nah, we picking it up. But yeah, we got Maxine back on the podcast. She trying to steal the seat.
Hey.
She trying to steal
I
the
stole
seat?
it or whatever.
Yo.
Hey y'all.
And then we got a special guest in the building, Bugatti. What's good,
Man,
What's the deal, man?
How you?
Big wave in the building. Bugatti203. I'm here.
Word. Yeah, so this kind of like the second time we had you on the pod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cuz. Yeah.
Kind of sort of.
We put the pressure on y'all. Like, what happened? I won a championship. I seen what was going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, we gonna drop that though.
Yeah, I need that episode.
Little get that out there.
Know what I mean? I need that episode. Y'all didn't even catch when I did my little Kobe shit in the middle of the drawing after I won the championship. I was crying at half court. Fake crying. My motherfucking feet was hurting after that shit. I could cuss, right?
Yeah.
I ain't know if I was in here for some church. You know, we got Maxine in here. I ain't know if we was here for some church shit. No, I make sure me. PG-13, I'll fuck around, Max. I told you I'm gonna put the pressure on all of y'all today.
I'm like, damn, I be praying outside. Like, damn.
Yeah, I fuck around.
But what's good, yo? What you got going on these days?
I got a lot going on, man. Just inked something with Epidemic Sounds. Shout out to my dog, Just Code. We locked in on Epidemic Sounds. It's a sync company. Then I'm working with OB, Only Biz, with what's this company? The other company got the Hit Cartel Production. So it's gonna be Wave Only Hit Cartel Production. I mean, I'm rocking with him heavy. We've been rocking around, been going crazy for the past year. We reconnected again. He always been in my life and always been helping me with the music, but like business-wise, we making it happen business-wise now and again.
You're making a lot of business moves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I keep my portfolio open. You know what I mean?
So what we talking? What kind of business moves you making?
A lot, man. Just from like right now, just when it comes to music, it's writing. I've been doing a lot of writing the past couple years.
Are you writing for yourself or you writing for other people?
For other people. For other people. Yeah, for other people.
That's where the money at.
Yeah, so I was like submitting a lot.
Word.
Like I try to get I almost got some shit with the City Girls a few times. I remember Sweetie, she wanted one of the records that we did. I don't know what happened, but the negotiations went left at some point. There was a lot of artists I've been working with. I've been in the studio with a lot of artists from LA to Atlanta, all over, and then new artist I've been working with, her name is KMD. She keep music dope.
Yo.
She's like one of the motherfucking.
Is that? No. That's not who I've been listening to. KW.
Connecticut, though, right?
No.
The one you
Who the
talking
fuck I've been listening to? KM. Nah, that might be her.
It might be
She got the
her.
Mary Jane song.
Nah. It's not her. It's some dyke chick I've been listening to.
Oh no. She ain't no dyke chick. She.
Oh, you talking about the one who just did that?
Yeah, that
one
one
beat.
beat.
She did this shit with Kalani.
Yeah, nah.
She
She not
That's
dyking.
overseas.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
that
she
chick
not
dope.
dyking. She tough though. She just was on like Timberland Live, and he was like giving her wild praise.
I feel like
Word.
I feel like we just was watching that video.
Yeah, she tough though.
I feel like we was watching her. Does she do the rap battles?
She don't rap battle, but she was in like a cipher. She be ciphering.
A cipher. I
Yeah.
feel like she had a red jacket on. I'm gonna go on Instagram and look.
I think she
'cause
do
feel
got
I
a
know
drink
what
with
you're
red
talking about.
jacket on. I posted her on my page a few times, like, cause we about to start doing business. So,
Where's
I
she
posted
from?
her up. She's from Westchester, but in Connecticut. Like she is
That's
like
what I thought.
up
So
there.
we talking about the
Danbury
same
type
person.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, word.
Nah, she dope though.
I've been trying to be on
I know who
Connecticut
you talking
artists.
about.
Exactly. We was on her page for mad long.
Yeah, she tough
It's not
though.
that many females like from Connecticut. That's
She
really,
from
that
New
really got
York
bars.
though. She from New York.
Okay.
New York.
Okay.
New York.
Yeah.
We claiming New York.
Gotta let her know that.
Disclaimer: we claiming New York. CT, we rock with CT, but she claiming
Okay,
New York.
Word.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, we got business coming soon.
So how you making these type of connections? Like what you do to get in these rooms?
Big dog shit.
Be myself.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Big dog shit. Nah, I just be myself all the time. Like even with her, like we was in the studio with ghetto guitar, and I just was being myself, you know. And then when it came to us making a record, like make a record real quick, you know, she just seen like my advice was like great, like it was great guidance, and we knocked the drain out quick. So like that was just one example of like how I be working all the time. I credit my own writing like my chance to writing and all of that to Chill Shump and Muddy, because they had the writing room in 2020, late 2020, and I was in there. You know, I thought it was a popularity contest at first, so I really wasn't feeling it. Like when I first got in there, because it was just like a whole bunch of rappers in there, and not like niggas just chilling and shit during COVID, and you already know. So I was really in my bubble around that time too. But we just released Welcome to the Wave around that time, me and my team. So I was just like, I ain't know what was going on. Then they played the beats and they told what the mission was, and I was just knocking out tracks left and right. Once I did what I had to do, I was leaving. So my man's Just was in there. Like he the one that made the connection with my man's Just Code. And then the second one they invited me back to, I just told them like if we gonna work, we gonna work. But if it's a popularity contest, I'm not coming in that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
It's
like,
giving heavy on what's for you is for you.
Yeah, like so I went in there, I went crazy. And that's how I met my mans. And from there, he told me he wanted me to come to his video shoot. I went to his video shoot the next day with TSB Kari. And I was just showing Kari, like, this how you got to move, like, feel me? Like, we talking. And he working. My man's Just is working hard as hell because he an artist, too. So he's working hard as hell. And he was there for a couple hours. He ain't eat yet. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to go over to Wendy's. Like, y'all ready to eat? Like, y'all, anybody need something? Him and his brothers and a couple of the camera crew and a few people in there. So I'm like, I'm about to go. They was like, yeah, we gonna cash up you. Or I'm like, nah, y'all good. I got it. It's on me. Like, I'm gonna just go over here get some 444s, like, so we can all eat. Everybody good. So I told my mans, like, yo, this is what you gotta do. Like, you know, it goes a long way. Like, you just gotta. So that right there, when I got back, his older brother, he like some real stern dude. Like, he don't really show too much emotion or really interact too much. He's like, yo, you're a real dude. Like, he's like, we know you. We know the type of caliber person you are, like, in the state. And he's like, for you to humble yourself like that, like, yo, you official. Like, we rock with you forever. So, yeah, we've been locked in since then.
It's also one of those things where it's like you got to be prepared to meet the opportunity, right? And sometimes you don't know what that opportunity looks like, and it's just like you always got to be your best self as well. And I think we touched based on that the last podcast where we were talking about like how artists don't continue to develop themselves and build and grow, and they kind of just stay in one lane that's comfortable and be complacent where they are instead of elevating. And I think that you do that really well, like just listening to like the music. And I'm not. Don't quote me. I don't know every single song you wrote, but I follow enough to know like every time I hear you, it's like it's not the same exact sound. Like you got versatility. And that's important as an artist to show dimension.
Pride myself on that. Like so, like I like really study. Like so, I always measure myself against like Drake's and the Kendricks and J. Cole's and Big Sean's, Meek Mill's. Like I always looked at myself in that realm. I never compared myself to anything that was going on or locally. Like I always compared myself to what was going on. Like who was in a what is it, the Double XL, whoever the new artist out, I'm comparing myself to that. Like where do I stand with those guys? Right. So I always like figured like when I want to make a project, I gotta get in that realm of like I'm gonna make one for a lady. If I'm making the joints for just for the ladies, I'm making 30 songs to just women. Like,
that's also a business mindset too, because it's like know your target market. Like who are you marketing to on this song? Like who's this for? And then putting that in the music. Like that's beyond artistry right there.
Yeah. That's how I started rapping.
That's putting in the work.
That's putting in the work.
Yeah, you gotta put in the work.
Gotta put in some work. Like I literally started rapping like because I did a cover to not J. Cole, Jeremiah Birthday Sex. And Shorty was loving that joint in high school. I was selling the CD. Only one song up there. I was selling it for $2. I made pay. Like, so it was just like it is what it is.
That's
Like,
the hustle. That's the hustle.
You know what I mean? I just always knew I could get to $1 because the women gonna like
those are the good days when you could sell a fucking CD to somebody.
Word of mother. I was selling CDs till like shit. Even Wave Only in 2018, I was doing bundle packages. I don't play no games. Probably listen, when Swagoo drop, I got a bundle package coming for y'all too. Y'all better cop that CD.
I think a lot of male rappers forget that women like rap too, but we just don't always want to hear the boom.
Nah, you don't want to hear that tough shit.
Right. Now I like first of all, I'm a huge 50 Cent fan, so you know sometimes I do want to slap a nigga across the face, you know. But
he still got Smile. He on the hook of Smile. He got Amusement Park. He got joints for you. 21 Questions.
Ones that I think that was out there right now, like with Fab. Like Fab did a lot of girl joints.
Fab is
he was relentless.
Fab my dog, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and R&B feature king.
Right, exactly. Like,
We need to go. I think music need to get back to that when we got a rapper
With
and
the
a singer in the background. And it just
Right.
ad-libbing and
shit.
shit just going crazy like that R. Kelly and that R. Kelly. Have you ever think that you could be this rich?
Real
Yeah.
chill.
That nigga, he was singing that motherfucker.
DMX and Cisco.
What? Nigga, I was on my bike going crazy to that today.
I was listening to that shit this morning, nigga.
Yeah.
Heavy, nigga. Heavy.
Like, you need that dynamic of music.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy.
Nowadays.
So like
That's not
even
even there
when I be
no more.
writing like R&B and like I was working with this artist named Kiss Monroe. So when I was writing R&B and we was writing, I was like, yo, you gotta get vulnerable. Like, yo, your pen has to be vulnerable. Like your story has to be authentic. So like what I want to do, all I always do when I'm in the studio with an artist, I want to know the worst. What's
Right.
going on? Tell me what happened. Tell me the worst about
And who
about
you are, because if I feel like I know you and I can relate to you,
Yeah.
and I understand where you came from. Now we on a journey together, and I want to see where you go from
Yes,
here.
yes.
Like it's like you said, being vulnerable, being authentic, being down to earth, and yourself.
Gotta be yourself.
Highly
Unofficially yourself.
I pride myself on being myself. I don't care what room I'm in. I'm gonna be me. I don't need to be nobody else. I don't need to act like nobody else. I'm myself, and that's
Yeah,
what.
Greg's a manipulator. He's a manipulator. That's it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, shots fired. Shots fired. Boom.
Wow. I'm just sitting here minding my own business.
Because you were there quiet. I had to get you. I was like, yo,
Shots
nigga ain't saying
fired.
shit all that.
I'm listening. I'm like, yes. Okay, cool. Greg's a manipulator. I ain't manipulating nobody all episode.
Wow.
You tricking niggas. To
You
think
be
that you
tricking
ain't got
niggas,
shit to
yo.
say,
That's
but
what
you
He
got
trying to
it.
manipulate me into manipulating.
But yeah, man. So on this podcast, we usually do games,
Let's
right?
go.
And
Hold on,
That
before
was
we
real
do.
smooth though. Don't
Before
feel
we
like
do.
he was on a
I
tangent
know what he
just
about to do,
now.
but I got a
see, he
question.
manipulating again, bro. Like,
See, he manipulating me to manipulate.
Listen, shit.
Nah, before we do Bugatti, before the cameras was
what?
rolling, you had you was talking about some of the work that you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
You mentioned some genres that you're getting into.
Oh yeah.
Speak on
Oh damn.
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah, that was good. One.
Even with this company that I'm doing, like,
Don't
man,
give too much out.
Yeah, with the company that I'm with, like, you gotta write all different type of music. There's all different type of genres. So it's basically like you in the library and then they pick whatever song, People, regardless of what you get paid, you're gonna get paid regardless of what.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
but as soon as they submit the A&R, you submit it to the A&R. Once they get approved, that goes on. It's a monthly stipend type vibe.
Word.
So you gotta write, like, I've been writing country music, just like, cause that's a market,
Come on
Mm-hmm.
now.
heavy market. So with the country music, I try to put myself in, like, it'd be like back to like kid imagination of a story and stuff like that. So I just be thinking about, this sounds wrong as hell, and this is gonna sound so
Oh,
crazy.
is it a pause coming?
Nah, ain't
Oh,
no
okay,
pause.
alright.
It's just pretty fucked up. What I'm thinking in my head, like, I don't even know if I should say this. Like,
I don't know. Trust your gut. Trust your gut.
You gotta be vulnerable, yo. You gotta be vulnerable. Go ahead.
nah, but like, I mean, it's funny
safe
because
space.
like
Safe
I think of like country music for white people and shit like that. So
Okay,
But we
yeah.
started country music.
and that's the craziest thing. I had to go back to the origin of this shit for real. But when I listen to country music though, it's dominated by
But,
white
Yeah.
people.
but the thing is, not a lot of people know that.
But
Yeah.
the thing
And people,
about it is it
you
was
telling,
dominated.
you gotta let it be known out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
dominated in like society, like what's popular, right?
That's why I like Shabuzi
Because-
going crazy like
Come
that.
on,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that he's
Bro,
going
listen.
crazy.
bro, I
but
had a
it's-
dude
it's-
say like, "Oh, well, rock and roll is only for white people." I was like, "What?"
What? We started that shit.
That
Right,
part,
and
he
I'm
be
like,
saying
bro,
shit.
that
Like,
shit
you know we be
crazy. You
trending.
saying that right now,
Listen,
been
bro?
I
trending
listen to
since-
country music. I love that shit.
Yeah, I do too.
And
Real
all,
shit.
and
I
all
love
forms,
country music.
All
Yeah.
forms.
Like,
But I be
Yeah.
thinking about
Way
like
before this shit
a
started
white
becoming
white dude
popular
with
again.
no swag that just
Yeah.
gonna just let his girl do whatever because he happy he got his high school sweetheart because he had a
Yeah, it's
little
so-
bag and shit like
you
that.
know,
Like,
I like the old
I be
school
thinking
joints.
about like little funny shit.
Yeah,
Like,
like the old
you
school
could
love
buy me a
songs.
boat. That's my shit.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Buy me a truck
Yeah.
to pull it.
Uh-huh.
Buy me a 8110. Nice down with some silver bullets.
Oh!
Yo, y'all niggas don't know about that shit, yo.
I thought you were gonna sing some Shania Twain or something like
Ah,
that.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
my
Oh,
shit.
wait, what's our kid's favorite song? What's that one? The chicken fried?
Um,
How that one go?
Nah, that's my shit. Every time I'm frying chicken, I'm like, you know, you like my chicken fried. And some shit like that.
See?
That shit.
Yeah, yo, this the reason why I thought I couldn't cuss.
That's my shit.
Nah, I'm fucking with them. I'm fucking with them. They a nice couple. I be like, you know how certain people you talk to and you don't want to have no profanity. Feel like you gonna get in trouble. Maxine, one of those. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble by saying certain words.
Oh shit!
I be trying to be as professional as
Nah,
possible.
not nice Christian couple is cool.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh damn, I can't say too much, man.
I don't know.
Hell no.
Well, that just shows that you
made you a
got
drink?
respect for us.
Yeah,
and
nah, I be
appreciate that.
having respect, man.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
It's
you
always
crash
funny to
out a
hear what
little
people
bit.
think about you. Though.
I crash up sometimes.
Like
yeah.
you never know what people think. Like I'll sometimes ask somebody, like, you know, like, what was your first impression of me? And they usually say I'm intimidating, which is crazy.
Well,
No,
I mean,
he
he
was
was cool as hell.
Say that shit
Yeah,
all the
people.
time.
The
The funny
say
thing is,
that
the
to
first time
me.
I met Max, her and her best friend had my bumper in the back of my car.
This nigga
Bring it back to me.
This
So
nigga
I'm
said
like, yo,
her and her. Hold the
I'm
fuck
like,
up.
yo,
Wait.
So that's crazy, right?
Wait. This nigga
Right.
said her and her
Her
best
best
friend.
friend.
That's his fucking fiance.
Right. I know my fiance now.
Yeah, that's kinda
Instead of bumper
Right.
her, nigga.
Oh
and his
my
other
god,
girl.
yo, clip that out.
You knew. I forgot that you didn't
Yeah,
know, but
I ain't know. I ain't know that.
Her best
So
friend.
yeah.
Oh my god, her
So
and her
they
best
she
friend.
bought my car, and I was at work. They come back,
Can't live this
and
shit
then
down.
next thing you know, I'm like, babe, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what? Just come outside. So I'm coming outside of this damn. Look, I'm working at a factory and shit. I'm like, I'm coming in my uniform. I'm like, what the fuck? The bumper's gone. So I see Max for the first time. She had like this. Yo, this nigga wild out. I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. I said, babe, come here. You okay?
I was like, all right.
I said, you okay, babe?
I was like, okay.
Oh, Maxine, you her back. Oh, how you doing? And that
I don't
was
play
it.
about
You
my
know what I'm
best
saying?
friend.
Like,
I do not play
and
about
I was
her.
like,
I do
all right,
not
I
play
get
about
it now.
her.
You know what I'm saying?
I straight turned into like a little pit bull.
Yeah,
So
you know,
it's
it's
It's okay.
So
It's
yeah,
just a car.
that
It's just the car.
that sense of you,
Yeah.
you do kind of like a little
Little
bit, but
tiny,
it was
yeah,
okay.
She
But I
listened
was
to
never
50
gonna.
Cent.
Come on, she's the
She
nicest
just
thing
said
in the
she
world.
listened to 50 Cent. She a dog.
They was listening to 50 Cent when they crashed the car.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Yo, the funny thing is, I ended up getting paid $200 that day, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I
Yeah.
took him out to what, lunch or dinner?
Yeah, we went to lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, to
Yo,
lunch
let me
after
hold
that.
your car
So she
I can
booked
crash
you.
it
That's
real
what she
quick.
did.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
robbed you that
no,
day.
because
That's what-
it
that's
was not
what
even
happened
their
when you crashed
fault.
the
It
car?
wasn't even their
It
fault.
wasn't
The
their
dude
fault,
bumped like a
He
truck
was
into
he
him.
was supposed to be taking a left.
Yeah.
He took a
So how
quick
deep
right.
was you and your girl at that
At the
point?
time, I think we were like
How many years?
about
Nah, it
no,
wasn't
actually
no
we were like
year,
4
it
months
was
actually.
months.
Y'all was a
Yeah.
couple months in. And She
Yeah.
crashed your shit and you didn't give a fuck.
I ain't give a fuck. It was an
would've been
093
mad.
Civic. Why would
This
I
is my
get mad?
car.
I had enough money to get another one anyway.
What
so
year?
like,
What year we talking?
90. Oh, this was 2000. What?
17.
17.
17.
Yeah,
She
damn,
crashed
yeah.
my car. We
Yeah.
was
She
together
did you a
like
favor.
2 years. I was mad.
Real talk.
She did
She
you a
did me a
favor.
favor because not for
She crashed
nothing.
my shit.
I
We was
think.
together for like 2 years. I was mad.
Hey, yo, say, you was with him?
Why we
Yo,
talking
was your
about
wife
this?
with him?
No, my wife wasn't with me.
I was just saying, they got a thing for crashing
Wait,
cars.
so this nigga went to Pennsylvania and left his car blocking.
I
my-
did not leave the
Oh,
car.
See?
Blaze
okay.
left
Hey, yo,
the car.
yo, she just said this nigga went to, yeah, see, now I come through and the niggas come up. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Listen to
Let's
50
go.
Cent.
That's the
She
nigga I
does.
know.
Listen, Blaze,
No, okay,
dropped-
nigga I
Blaze
know.
parked my car. I was already in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I had a rental. He had my car, and my car is a standard shift.
Okay.
So he I was
blocked
like,
the
bring it to
whole
Maxine's
driveway.
house, and he blocked her friend in. Nobody knows how to drive stick, so she calls me.
First
She's
of all,
blocked in.
Not that I didn't know how to. It's first of all, I hate driving stick shift. Like my dad traumatized me. I'm also left-handed, so doing the shifts feels
That's a-
like
yeah.
retarded to
Yeah,
me. Like
okay,
even
gotcha.
like you know what I mean. I
not the
know
word to
I
use.
know the
Yeah,
thing,
you
so I
can't
get
Not
that
that.
properly
word.
word to use. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
See, damn, I done came here and niggas is just
Pause.
nigga in now.
Pause.
Even
Okay,
I know
but the
not to use
point is,
that.
I get in the car and I'm like, fuck, let me go do this a couple of times. All right, bow, bow, push, push. You know, I'm working it out because I'm trying to get my brain to start
Gotcha.
activating because there's a lot
Gotcha.
going
Mine's
on.
a
process,
on the
the
phone and
process.
And
I'm
I'm
walking
on
her
the phone.
through it.
I'm like, Greg, I'm scared. Like, And I also at this point in time did not have my license.
push the clutch.
I was a late bloomer because I also was like I had bad anxiety driving because like mad accidents growing up to your grandparents.
I was there when you got your license.
Yeah, I drove your car.
Yeah,
all right, so literally I backed
What
up.
age we talking about? Hold on.
Nah, it was actually a couple years ago, actually.
Yeah, I
Like
was
3
30
years
years old when I finally got my license.
Yeah,
y'all.
she was
I ain't even ashamed, but I already
she
had
used
a
my
car
car
by
to
that
get her
I know.
license.
Yeah.
Well,
I had
shit,
to.
you gotta do what
But
you gotta do.
The point was, so what was your? Both our shit wasn't getting approved. We got tents. Yeah. So, long story short, I moved the car,
She started
but I
on you,
got
too.
scared because I couldn't remember how to brake.
Mm.
Thank God there was a bank of snow.
No, not thank God. Not thank God.
Well, thank God for me.
That's what
because
happened
I
in my
would've
car.
just been going down the block.
Thank God for you.
Thank
Yeah.
God for me. There was
Wait. A bank of snow and the neighbor's car.
and the neighbor's car.
Oh.
But it was like the snow was like in between, so like I know I hit his shit. I didn't even knock on the door
Yeah.
or nothing. Like once I got that shit going forward, we went
Knocked
forward.
the whole mirror off his car.
Hey, y'all
and
done said
shit.
this before. I don't think women
That
could
shit
drive
bad.
that well, and she doubled down on my statement.
Listen, I agree.
Well,
I
damn.
hate driving in the car.
Actually,
with
we
her.
did say two
was
stories
a-
that girls can't drive.
Yeah, man. Give me
I don't
some
think women can
credit.
drive that well. I'm sorry.
Yo, when we go somewhere, passenger seat.
Passenger
Yeah,
seat.
yeah.
Bro, you definitely been a
I can't even
passenger
get up.
princess.
Like
I
2 or
can't get a
3
good nap.
times. I hate that shit. I'm like, yo, why
My
you
grandmother
driving
don't like
this?
driving with me. When she get in the car, she hold on to the
Like,
side of the
why
door.
y'all think y'all gotta like beat the time that's on like the ETA?
Not me.
I'm just saying
First of
in
all,
general,
Lauren
like
can attest to
I be
this.
women.
trying to do that
I
shit.
can't focus. First of all,
I
Lauren
be-
is like my
5
GPS
minutes.
system in the car. Like I had the whole GPS on. She be like, Maxine, take a left.
Damn.
I'm not about to take the left.
Yeah.
On top of that, the light be green and I be dead stop. And she be like, Maxine, it's a green light.
It's a green
What?
light. Yeah,
All right, cool.
I got ADHD, so that happened to me all the time.
Yeah.
Niggas be beeping at me up. Beep,
I
beep.
just-
Fuck
yeah,
wrong with you,
yo.
nigga.
I got road rage. I literally got
Yeah, I
road
be
rage.
wildin' too.
Like, and the crazy part of me is like I gotta remember that I'm a mom.
Right.
Because like I really be like I wish a bitch would get out the motherfucking car. I'll beat
Kids
your
be in
ass.
the back
Like
seat.
I'll really be like, I'll beat
Mommy,
your
why you
ass.
say that?
Yeah. I be calling people cunt. I'm like, I say the most outlandish stuff. Like I really get, and I get more mad.
Y'all
when
definitely
you get
friends because
mad.
she does the same shit too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let
Couple
a person
fights
get
in my
mad.
20s
Curse
came from
when
road
she's
rage.
driving?
She actually does curse every time. That
Which is surprising.
Yeah, it's
Every time Lauren cusses, I'll be like, oh, that's so cute.
it's like Jesus. What?
I like say it
Shut the
again.
front door.
I'm so flabbergasted. Fuck that. No.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
Damn, so
let's
you
go
won't ever
ahead
get
and
spazzed on that bad. So like,
No,
since
I
she
really
don't
don't.
cuss,
I really she.
that's
she-
kind of like more
Yo,
intimidating
I
though.
was
Like I
on
feel like
the
it's more
eyes.
intimidating
Like-
because she
Yo,
gonna hit
because
you.
when she do cuss, it's some shit.
It's serious. Like,
Yeah,
so what I do?
yeah.
Like, it's like, yo, what I do, baby? Like, yo, baby, what I do?
But
Hold up.
I gotta say, I'm very lucky.
Like, you don't got to go through that toxic.
Yeah.
I don't go through the toxic shit neither. Yeah, my.
Come on for non-toxic relationships.
Hey yo! It's safe to say, fellas. It's safe to say, fellas, we in our soft nigga area. Yeah, baby. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hold up, yeah. You know what I mean? We can post up like that. You know what I mean? Feel me? We got these players on the side. Them niggas don't know what this like. We chilling like. You know what I mean?
What
We
did
good.
you say?
Yeah. But
That might be the suckiest part. Like, we don't have enough friends that's in serious relationships that are non-toxic. Because it just be like, bro, I don't want to build no relationship with a bitch that ain't going to be here tomorrow. Like,
right. Nah, that us.
It'd be the hardest
for
thing.
real.
Some of my friends, I just tell them, you know that shit ain't gonna last, bro. Stop playing with that girl.
Yeah.
Get in and get out.
It's due
Get
to
in
a
and get
lot
out.
of things, man.
Get in and
Nowadays,
get out.
It's
Yeah.
just, you know,
The
that's it.
hardest part is like, because first, it's a lot of men in our like circle of friends. So it's, the hardest part is like when you do build a relationship with the girl and then y'all finally come to a relationship like, bitch, we only fucking with you because you with him. Like when y'all break up, we not fucking talking no more. I don't give a fuck how cool we was. Everybody moved the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. That's the rules of the game. Like,
It's the rules of the game.
it's the rules of the game because the problem is when the next girl come in, unless you got a baby by this man and that was that my niece or nephew, there's no reason for us to be connected still.
Nah.
Nah, because what you got to talk about?
True.
What you gonna ask me about?
Sure.
Like the shit just messy. Shit just messy. Then every time you come around, gotta be awkward.
Yeah,
you got a new bitch
that was
coming
a
in.
whole
I like
nother
her too.
podcast.
Like,
So,
the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie. We did that.
We had a topic on
We had
that
a
shit.
topic
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah.
a couple
I was-
podcasts.
That's kind of, that's,
Yeah.
man.
But
That's-
what
But
we
yeah,
on
all
today?
right, so we got one quick game. we got a couple games for you. So the first one is create a perfect song. So in this perfect song, you get to pick your artist. It could be yourself.
Yep.
The artist, the feature, the producers, and then you can even add in anything else if you want to have co-writers, whatever the case is.
All right, artist, feature, producer.
And they could be local and.
Nah, ain't gonna be no local.
And
Ain't
also,
nothing local.
I'm just saying, I wanted to throw it out there. I just wanted to throw it because you don't have to.
He already made a disclaimer before the episode even
That is
started.
very true. That's very true.
It wouldn't be nothing. It wouldn't be nothing local if it ain't wave.
Okay.
Period.
Like who would it be?
The
perfect song.
Perfect song would be.
What would it be like?
Perfect record.
It would be.
All right, let him think.
All right.
The perfect record would be. Listen to this, man. Don't go.
Okay.
Perfect record.
Okay.
Perfect record would be me, Jay-Z.
Hey.
Okay. Who producing that?
Hold
It could
up,
be more
me,
artists.
Jay-Z. It's more artists. It's more artists.
Oh, more artists. Okay.
More
All
artists.
right.
So me and Jay-Z would be the
on an
the
all-star
art-
track
It'd be
right
yeah,
now.
it'd be a nice little all-star track. It'd be me, Jay-Z, and Drake. Me, Jay-Z, and Drake with R. Kelly on the hook.
What? That's fire. Kelly finna. I like the R. Kelly ad.
R. Kelly on the hook, and the producers would be the Heat Makers.
Nah, that might be a good one.
Damn.
Yeah, that was nice. That was
would be
the R.
crazy.
Kelly thing. Just definitely took me out.
Yeah.
Because the hook
So
gone-
what would
the
it
hook
be?
gone-
Like it would be like a R&B type smooth, like you was talking about
wherever
earlier?
wherever Kels take that song, bro, we just
'Cause
gonna.
honestly,
know what I
let's
mean?
honestly.
Damn, that would be dope.
Cause you gotta realize Kels and Drake on the hook. Imagine
I
I don't know
Kels.
for the cell. He going.
Imagine R. Kelly and Drake on the hook, bro.
Yo,
Imagine them sharing a hook, or just R. Kelly, is
Kelly
the one
and
that
Drake
wrote
on the
the hook for Drake.
Yeah.
Like imagine
Nah,
he step
word.
into the world, or R. Kelly and Drake just go on the
doing the
hook,
back-
and then
he
you
doing the
got
background
Jay-Z, you got
vocals.
Bugatti.
Damn,
That'd be crazy. That's
would be good.
number one hit. We just gonna be on the charts, and I'm gonna just my life would change.
Just make sure you
real
pay
shit.
him
Real
because he need
shit.
his coin.
Real shit.
My life would change.
Oh, who you picking?
He need his
Who I'm
comments.
picking?
and shit.
Oh man,
If, you ain't gotta pick nobody. You ain't gotta make the perfect song.
Yeah,
perfect
but
song?
yeah, for you.
For
Don
me?
Omar.
Y'all both said that.
that's crazy, yo.
Dale.
Oh shit.
It was like Cartel King.
Would it be a reggaeton only song? I don't know.
It probably would.
Nah, I mean I don't even listen to reggaeton too much.
You don't?
Yeah, no, not too much. But producer would probably Pharrell.
I was gonna say
Tough.
Pharrell's a producer.
Tough.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
I like Pusha. Will be on that because you got to put them two together.
Mm-hmm.
Featuring. This dude named October London.
I love October London.
October London, and so Pusha that don't really do too many of the girl songs.
Yeah.
But I feel like him with the nerds doing the producing,
Yeah.
and October London, he sounds like more of a, what is it? Damn, what I-
I know what you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking about, right? So it would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Pusha still gonna talk like
Yeah,
he about to go meet Griselda Blanco tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah,
He gonna
yeah.
still talk that talk.
And to throw another dude up there, I mean, you could probably throw Kendrick up there, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Just put it up there.
Perfect. That's a perfect song.
For him, yeah.
For me, yeah.
Oh, for you, all right,
Yeah,
perspective.
for me.
It's
Perspective.
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 That's his
my
perspective.
number one thing.
Yeah, because like one of my favorite dudes is definitely Fab. So it's like Fab does a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
it
crazy.
really
I was-
just depends on the genre. For
Fab
real.
still got
Yeah.
me tight that he never dropped that album after he did Ready with Chris Brown when he had that he built it up, did all the mixtapes and all of that just to not drop that album after having a lead single that great. Even though it's labeled, all of that, you still was supposed to figure something out to give us
Or
that
leak that shit or
album, bro.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like we were
know.
supposed to get that album. I never
Yeah.
heard the tracks that was surrounded around that record,
Right.
and I heard it was some OD tracks surrounded around that record. Like, I'm still mad we didn't get that album. So like that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things on his whole career.
I
Like
really-
he had an opportunity to be like to have that run where we know him for this. Like Fab, you are the guy. Like you the one that everybody got to come to right now for the features. You're the one
Right.
that everybody.
Right.
He was starting that up in 2010, but then when he went to that, he had that Ready record. I felt like after doing the soul tapes and a few things that he was doing in between,
My favorite shit.
No,
it was the build up. It was the build up. Nah, because he had there's no competition.
Oh,
he
there's
was
no
like going
competition.
crazy.
Yeah.
He was going
Damn.
crazy with like his
he
leader,
got
and then
quiet.
he was literally going crazy on features. Like it was just
Yeah,
a
real
feature crazy like 2 years for him. For after 2010, it was like a feature crazy 2 years with mixtapes.
And
So
then-
we were just waiting for like the record, like,
And then
we
this
got
out.
ready. So now we like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what's coming with this? And he never dropped nothing because the label prop. Then the year later, he gave us the joint with Rich Homie Quan, the album with Rich Homie Quan, and what was the name of that album? It had We Good. It had Ball Drop. OG, Young OG.
yeah.
That's
So we get
OG.
so we get Young OG.
That's my favorite
We
shit.
get Young OG
Yeah.
in 2014, but
Hell
there's no
yeah.
telling what we would have got in 2012 when he dropped Ready, or
Yeah.
2013
Yeah.
when he dropped Ready. So like my thing is he could have had a back to back. Imagine you got Young OG following up the album that was supposed to come with that, bro. Now
Probably
you
would
in
have got album of
talks.
the year after that.
That's
Like,
what I'm
it's just
saying. Now
yeah.
you in
'Cause
talks.
he-
You in a different type of talk.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
But in kind of fab, we missed out on some shit with that. Like,
Real shit, real shit.
Real-
I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
Max,
I don't
what
know
do
if-
you
I don't
think?
know if I got all the answers, but I would like to see. Like, first of all, I feel like
You don't have to say me. It's okay.
We don't put
Well-
barbacks on. We don't put barbacks on songs, bro.
don't do him. Don't do him in these streets. Okay.
Jokes.
But see, my thing is, I would like
Ray
to see
Blunt.
something with Bruno Mars because I feel like he the most underrated, versatile singer. Bruno
Mars.
Bruno Mars.
You just made me change my answer.
I ain't know the nigga could dance like that.
Yeah.
He's small as fuck, but I didn't know he could dance like that.
Pause. That was crazy.
Yeah, no, but
crazy.
this nigga always playing pause.
That was
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was wild. That's
Bruno
wild.
Mars.
He's a little guy,
Just
but
Bruno
yeah.
Mars. But also some like a little throwback nostalgia because I used to be a big fan. I would just like to see Angie Martinez be on something one more time. Like I just first of her vocals, like her lyricism,
got
like
some
back
bars,
in the
yeah.
day. If I
She
could
was
go,
tough. She was tough.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I like Jay Augustine as a producer.
okay.
Alright.
He did a lot of the R&B songs like Ashanti, Ja Rule, like the mashup of R&B and rap.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
And
Okay.
I think like just for like another rapper, the men rapper. I was sitting here thinking for mad long while y'all was talking. I was like, damn, because I didn't want to say 50 Cent.
You could say 50
It
Cent
just
though.
don't
I
work
mean,
about to
together.
say,
It
just
don't
get
really
your
work
G unit
together.
beater,
Like,
man.
I really feel like if I'm also a huge fan of Mos Def, but I just don't think that blends together.
man,
I know
you
that's mad old school, but like that's
Hey,
like,
yo.
I like that.
that's like
I like
just
that.
can't-
I like that.
It just really
I
depends.
mean, no, his
on the
that's
new
mad
name is
poetic.
what?
yeah,
His new name is. He got a new name.
something I can't pronounce. But
forgot
it's
I'll
like,
never
you
even
how
know,
they be
bro.
doing
I'm
it.
going by most deaf.
You are forever most Def, just like Ye is forever Kanye West.
Yo, it's crazy.
Yeah.
'cause I
Kanye
remember
was
most
supposed to be
deaf for the
fire.
shit on Chappelle show. Bang the boom, dang
Bang,
the
dang,
boom,
dang,
boom,
dang,
dang
dang, dang, boom, dang.
Hey, it was wild in that shit.
I don't have really a perfect song. I just got a lot of artists I would like to see come back and make a
Yeah.
track.
Word.
So I would pick for the artist. I'm gonna say a mix of everything that everybody else said. I'm gonna make myself the artist since y'all all said that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that too. But,
I didn't say. I did not say I was gonna be on the track.
Man.
Why y'all doing that?
Yo,
His music
right?
is good.
y'all.
Y'all know y'all be in here
I'm
head
trolling.
nod.
I'm trolling, girl.
Head
my
nodding.
shit-
Gotta
my
troll.
shit dropped.
I'm just
I don't want to
saying.
hear nothing.
I'm just saying.
Nigga gonna drop and fuck the whole city up.
Fuck the whole city up, nigga. Fucking the world up.
Yeah.
Nah, but real shit.
gave him his props
I
the
would
last
say
time
I
he
would
was
love to
feeling-
hear a Fab song with a Bruno Mars feature. I
Whoa.
feel like that'd be fun.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's an
And
R&B joint for real.
yeah, I think if we throw like, I can't recall any R&B rap songs that he did, but Metro.
Oh,
I
R&B
feel
rap.
like
he got
that'd-
couple.
he
He
do?
got mad shits with
Yo,
Future.
I'm
Yeah, he got
got
mad
a lot.
shit with Future. Yeah.
So I feel like that mix would be fire.
That
Bro,
yo, that's a good one,
Just
Greg.
to throw this in here, like Tank. I just want
Oh
some Tank.
yeah,
Tank-
nah.
Tank would
So
be killing
if we
it.
throwing a writer in there, I would like Tank and
Tank and Jay
Bruno
Valentine-
Mars
Jay
to
Valentine.
write
To
together.
To write.
Yeah,
I like
that
that.
should be
I like
crazy.
that. I like that a lot.
All right. That was
All right,
good.
let's go ahead and get into the face off.
Wow.
Face off.
Yo, So the Face-Off.
Uh-huh.
We just gonna go ahead and we gonna throw a battle in here real quick. We got 6
Bro.
different ones.
Number 3 is crazy.
We got
Outlandish.
Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Who you picking?
I think Drake won. I think he won bar for bar. Drake won, like when it came from. But then Kendrick won the cultural world
He won the
war,
war. Drake won the battle.
and Drake won a battle for real, in my
I like
opinion.
that. I don't got nothing to disagree about it.
Okay.
I'm just over it.
Drake won the courts, and then Kendrick won the people.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
think I legit like when you go song for song, I don't think Kendrick's is better than like when you went record
Yeah,
for record.
yeah.
I don't think he had.
Yo,
it.
Not like
honestly,
us,
I
that's
wasn't
me.
feeling
That's
Kendrick
what
shit
y'all-
until
not
until,
like us
They
was
Not
just like
Us.
such a big record.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a big
yeah.
record.
Trendy.
So
It was trendy.
Yeah,
It was
trendy.
trendy as fuck.
It was trendy.
But that makes you win the battle like
no, that's why
crazy
I say
because
that's why I say
if
he
you-
won. But I don't
Yeah.
think he like when you go song for song, he didn't like Family Matters is my favorite drink out of the whole thing that went on.
Word.
That's my favorite
Okay.
song out of that whole battle. Even over Not Like Us. So like that's my favorite song out of all of them, bro. So
feel you.
like
It was definitely Drake had some good shit in there. I feel like he just fell flat once Kendrick started getting the popularity. Off
yeah,
of
nah,
that-
he did.
off
He
of
went.
that shit.
He did some corny shit.
Cornball
So everything
shit.
he did for
He did
everything
some
he did with
light-skinned
Meek
shit, let's
Mill,
be honest.
and it just went. It reversed on him this time. He trying to go crazy. Imagine if Meek Mill was the sue and do all of that he did. Like you know what I mean, over back to back and all of that. So,
Facts,
but he took the corny.
That's crazy.
Facts.
He took the corny route. He took like the bitch made route. Like you look at Drake, like you know what I mean. You look at Drake, you could tell he not no. You could see him. You could just look at him and tell. It's
from
like,
Canada.
Yeah, we always knew that shit. We knew that shit the whole time, and Kendrick just exploited that shit.
That's all it is. He
Yeah.
just-
So next we got Remy versus Papoose.
Papoose, bro.
Pap.
Remy
I
for
will
the
with Pap.
streets, for real.
I gotta go
Yeah,
with
Remy
Pap.
did some corny
Yeah.
shit. She
Remy
did some corn
Definitely
bullshit.
did, yo.
Yeah,
Definitely.
she was
Horny for that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, she
fucked
did some
up
corn
with
bullshit,
that,
man.
Like my nigga, you don't do that. That shit was. That shit
I'm
was,
sorry. I mean, like,
We don't even give her no more time.
yeah. Go ahead.
Diddy
ahead.
versus the justice system.
Diddy, because I think Diddy's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna win.
I feel like that nigga gonna get
But the
free.
thing is,
He
the thing
already
is though,
gonna
my thing
thing
is,
is-
y'all let him get away with this for all of these years, bro. Like it's like, yo, y'all just mad. Y'all mad because he was trying to go to a whole nother tier. He was taking brands to a whole nother tier. So them people, them higher ups came and like, you know, they try to crash him down right now. So this is another thing that they got something dangling over him, pause. Like, you know what I mean? They got something over him. They got something. Yeah, this nigga crazy.
Nah, keep going.
Nah, they
Don't
got-
let
You
him
can still
take
say
it off.
pause.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
nigga go,
yeah,
let me
I
get
mean,
it back.
Running.
That was the wrong choice of words because
right.
Diddy and
Yeah.
dangling.
The
That's
dangling.
just
Diddy is
pause.
crazy.
That Diddy dangler, that's
Diddy
crazy,
dangler,
yo.
that's
That's crazy.
But they got
That's
they got
crazy.
something over him like that he don't like you know what I mean, that they knew they could crash them with, because they could have been released that Cassie
Yeah,
footage.
yeah.
Like they been could have released that.
Facts.
But
Yeah,
That's a fact.
they held that in the cut until he thought he was too big for
You gotta
everybody.
remind
Pause.
niggas sometimes.
But the thing is,
This is so
Wow.
immature.
the thing is that Cassidy footage didn't mean shit after he paid her off already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
he
thing
paid
about
nothing.
it is-
But the nigga blew a car up, bro. Like
Nah,
It
that's
didn't
some
mean
savage
shit.
shit.
Yo, we
though,
gotta-
like, you know what I'm saying?
we gotta
Like,
realize,
he
I
already
ain't
like-
tell
passed
nobody
that
this
already.
nigga blew a car up until now.
that cat,
don't
yo,
matter.
how we ain't know that car got blown up?
We
Like
did know. We did know.
when did we know that car got the
When it
Kid Cudi
happened.
shit got blown up?
They posted it was a whole fucking thing, but nobody
Wait,
said.
no,
Nobody
Diddy did
talked
it.
about
Nobody
it.
said
Come
Diddy
on,
did it.
no,
niggas
Diddy
was
did
supposed
it.
to
Nobody
say that
said
shit was
Diddy did it.
Diddy.
That shit
That's
wasn't-
kind of like, don't bring that up, my nigga. If I did some crazy shit.
That's just the whole point about it.
But
It's
but
like,
we been hearing about this, like, you know what I mean, for
what Diddy
years,
been
like
doing.
for
This
years
shit
of what
has
he been
closeted
doing.
for real.
We've been hearing about this for years.
I just hate
You
the whole
immature.
Me Too movement of how everything been playing out with all these people that's
Yeah.
going down. It's like, if he did that shit, let the nigga fry, right? But we don't got no proof, and it just sucks that y'all niggas wait all these years. Imagine how many people you could have saved from dealing with that if you
Yup.
just spoke up when you spoke
off
up.
the rip.
But that's how the
But
justice
whatever,
system works,
no
though.
victim
That's the
shaming or
thing.
But I
whatever.
feel like whatever he did, I heard so many different things with
Different
Biggie and
stories.
Pac. So this probably is karma for what he did back in the 90s. So
Right,
hey,
facts.
who
There
am
you
I to
go.
say?
I like that.
It is what it
Whatever,
is.
whatever.
I like that.
But I think he gonna prevail over this.
Yeah.
All right. We got 50 Cent versus Big Meech.
50 Cent.
Well,
the
you know I'm
biggest-
choosing Uncle
50
Fifth.
Yeah,
You know what
50
I'm
Cent the
saying?
biggest troll.
50,
Big Meech
Like
did
that.
some
biggest
disloyal
troll
stuff, but I
ever.
think 50 Cent need to get over it with him and Rick Ross shit.
I was about to say, yo.
I think
is
that's
that-
very,
is it-
very childish.
How disloyal is it? Because all he did was just get some bread that somebody offered.
Yeah. And it's kind of like old to him from getting a big ass song like BMF.
Yeah, exactly.
think
Like that's
Big
literally
Meech?
old to him. That's
Yeah.
that's old to him for real.
Yeah.
That's a big record and it's still a big record. Like
Yeah, no, for
you know,
real.
just to get his show canceled and I felt like that was corny.
Nah,
I felt like
facts.
I ain't gonna
See,
lie.
that's
50,
what- that's
50
why
been
I'm
mad
thinking-
corny when it come to this shit. Like this Big
Yeah.
Meech shit was corny, but Big Meech moving like a cornball too. Like and somebody need to teach this nigga how to dress, cause he dressing like
He was in jail
Like
for
his
a
son-
minute though.
his
Like
son
you can't
teaching him
even-
how to dress.
Yeah, you
that
can't
nigga
even-
wildin', bro.
You gotta also understand, like, this nigga 50.
He
is
50. He
himself
need to
through
be
and through.
50. He need to
been
act
the
like he's
same
50.
for
No,
years.
no,
He ain't
Meech
never
need to act
changed.
like he's 50.
That nigga petty as fuck though. He
Yeah,
probably
he's a
always
petty-
been
yeah.
petty. He a
Yeah.
petty nigga. Like
What you
nothing
just
changes.
said, Meech need to act like 50. Being the name that he got, who he is, I would expect when he come home, he's still gonna be Big Meech. And now I really feel like he's like in his sun shadow type shit.
Yes.
Like
Shit
he
bad.
not really
But
like.
even that
And his
nigga
son is a
corny.
jug with they
That
say.
sounds fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
been tricking.
This nigga wildin'.
Been tricking like a motherfucker, yo.
Yo, that
That
nigga,
nigga
what that
been
nigga said at the
tricking.
airport?
I forgot what he said.
He's like, I'm a minor.
Yeah, this nigga.
That nigga
I
been
don't know,
tricking.
man. That nigga
How you
weird.
blow like 50 mil in something like a couple months, yo? That's
Yo,
crazy.
Yeah,
Niggas
definitely.
is foolish.
It's foolish.
So next we got Tory Lanez versus Megan Thee Stallion.
Ooh.
I got Tory.
I got
Free Tory.
I'm sick of the
Free
dumb shit
Tory,
she
yo.
keep doing, man. That shit
I
is
ain't gonna
pissing
lie.
me off.
Word of my mother.
Like,
Did
yo,
she
he's
lose a
already
toe?
locked
She
up.
lost a toe?
No, she ain't lose no
Shit.
goddamn toe.
She should be fine.
I don't even think this
She
nigga
should be
even shot her. If you want to be
fine.
honest,
You
bro.
ain't
Right
gonna lose
there.
a toe.
He not
Harlem
even
Night.
locked up for shooting her. He locked up for like discharge of a firearm or something like that. He's not locked up for shooting her right now. That shit, like the shit she's doing, it's like it
Some
fucked
corny
up
Rihanna,
her
Chris Brown
career.
shit.
Like she's messing up her own career as she's doing this. And on top of that, he dropped probably the best album this
When he
year
was in-
from jail.
Yeah,
bro.
from jail.
Yeah,
I play that shit all the time,
Yeah.
bro. I'm
We should
not
have had
canceling.
Tory
The
Lanez
one-
on a perfect song option, honestly.
Nah, word.
Nah,
He-
yeah,
he-
but
he could be-
he probably the most talented
I ain't
artist
think about
out
it.
right now. Like he probably the most talented artist to me, in my
I think
opinion.
he really showed people how to sell album without even like being.
This
a
nigga wore the
mainstream.
same
Yeah.
pair of shoes for 5+ years until them fucking shits was talking
Who?
just to save up money to put his own shit out.
Who you talking about?
Tory.
Tory, yo, he's
Oh,
different.
yeah, yeah,
Yo, he
he's
moved.
different.
He moved different. I think in that situation though, he got short man complex. So I think he did like do
He
some
he
wild
did a
shit
lot
because
of
she
wild
big as
shit.
hell. She probably was beating on his little ass. You know what I mean?
Paint
He
the
couldn't
picture,
take
paint the
it.
picture for the people.
So and then he probably just flexed out your friend and Kylie Jenner want me too, and you mad as hell. You
'Cause
tall tree.
They was fucking.
Like
so.
They was
so then they
fucking,
started like it probably got wild, but I think she hit the nigga where it hurt by talking about his height and shit like that.
Or his hairline.
He
the
like
fucking bald
probably
and
talk
shit.
crazy
Probably
about
said
this
mad
nigga
shit.
like you bald headed short fucking dwarf like crack.
Yeah,
calling
mad
niggas
Seem like
shit,
that
crazy,
type
mad
of bitch.
shit.
That's
She
all.
seem like
Nah,
that.
she
I'm
gonna
cool,
say
I'm
some
sure of it.
spiteful shit in an argument.
And she
His
was
hair
seem
hurt.
like that
and I heard
shit.
she's like a
Yeah.
wild belligerent drunk. Like that's what people be saying. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know her to
No,
tell her.
I think she
I mean,
said something about being sober later and like
Yeah.
she was depressed and all this other
Yeah.
shit. So yeah,
She's going through what she's going
Yeah,
through about her
yeah,
moms and
yeah.
shit like that. But if you listen to the Daystar album, like that nigga loved her. So like,
shit.
if he really shot her, I was like, yo, this nigga need to be in jail for the rest of his life because he's like insane. And that's how good the album was. So it's either you that insane or you really love this girl and you really getting wrongfully accused. And I think it's the second one you getting
I think he
wrongfully
got
accused.
15 years or something.
No, he about to be home
like
soon. They saying he gonna be home soon. He
Oh,
got
that's
good
good.
time.
Well, good.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get another time.
Like percentage or whatever it was. So I don't think he got to do that whole 10 or
Yeah,
whatever he got to
Tory.
do. Soon
Free
he.
Tory.
All right, last one. Quavo and Offset.
I like Quavo.
I'm just gonna choose Quavo.
yeah,
because
Offset.
I don't like this
I
shit
like-
that's happening right now. But actually, Offset was always the better like lyricist. For
Yeah,
real
Offset
in the
better.
group. I think Quavo was just like
The
clout.
best Migo passed away.
Yeah.
Oof. Damn, that's a hitter.
Bar.
Yeah.
Well, if we
Take
talk
Off.
about Takeoff, yes, but we said Quavo versus Offset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Offset always had the best
Shut
music.
your ass up, Tone. That's what Maxine just said.
I didn't say all that. Bro, let me behind the camera acting different.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So next we got the game, the fan favorite, not my sink, not my dishes.
This is one of our.
So your friend asks for your advice and never takes it and ends up right back in the same mess.
First of all, I must be his friend.
Wait. Ask for your advice. Never takes it. End up in the same mess.
My fault. I didn't explain not my sink, not my
Yes,
dishes.
you didn't. You doing a bad job.
So not my sink, not my dishes. It basically, is it your business, not your business? You getting involved, not getting involved in this situation. Then you continue to keep giving that friend this advice.
Yeah, because I was once there. That's the reason
That's
why.
a different. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him that advice because I was once there until you gonna get it eventually. I mean, you're my
I
dog.
think everybody's been there though. Like
Yeah.
you get advice from your moms, your pops, you know what I'm saying, uncles,
And,
nephews,
like,
you know what I'm saying.
You know, we got women, we got ladies, so that shit kind of like interesting. We living through these niggas, and, like, so I want to hear them wild stories. I want you to keep fucking up. Yeah, keep fucking up. Like,
First of all, okay, the reason why I said I must be his bad friend, because just in context of it, I really don't listen to him. Be for real. He be telling me shit all the time. Even this morning, he said, okay, well, a couple months will go by, and then you'll realize I was right, and then you'll say, oh, babe, I should listen. Da, 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 da. I'm hard-headed as fuck, and I'm also stubborn, and
That's
this is
how I
what
be
it
with
is.
the
But
women.
that's different from this scenario a little bit.
yeah. But now that's
No,
my
the
take
fuck
on
it
this
ain't.
though. I think I'm gonna just keep giving him the advice because it's gonna be funny and it's gonna lead to free drinks too. Because he gonna always like
Free
go to the
drinks
bar or
is
something
crazy.
like that. And
Talk
he gonna
about it?
talk about it at
Talk
the
about
bar.
this shit.
You know what I mean? Or shit crazy. You know?
In terms of my friends, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm right.
Right.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro. We was at the bar with, like, I spent like 2
Damn.
hours. I'm sorry, girl. I had to do you, cause you was the most.
Damn.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, edit that out too.
That was
No, you ain't
crazy.
gotta edit it. She know it. Know it. We was in there. I was in there for like 2 hours. We drunk as fuck. I'm listening to her. Now this is Greg's best friend. I'm just along for the ride. So I get there. She talking
That's
about
why
the talk
she
that
said
she talking
that.
about.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
And then
this
after-
nigga best friend.
After she told me that she pretty much was not gonna take none of my advice, I was like, bro, I don't want to hear about this shit no more. Like, ever again. Like, you could talk to this nigga about it, but I'm over it. Like, when you ready to move the fuck on, I got you. I'll be there to support you 100%. But I'm not gonna ride this roller coaster with
Right.
you. That's not it. But I love you.
I love
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
Me,
Like,
I'm with Bugatti because I
He like
definitely
the
like, all
drama.
right, we gonna laugh at this shit. We gonna talk about this shit over drinks.
Yeah.
That's literally exactly what the fuck
Yeah,
happened.
that's what
But the
that's
thing is
what
that I think you like it more because you like to be like
in the middle of shit.
In the
He
middle of
nosy
shit,
as
yeah.
fuck.
No, you said something
and
else.
right about
yeah,
it.
that's
yeah.
what you really fucking mean.
And right about
I
it.
can't
right
lie.
about it.
Yo,
It's
yo.
the next topic. It's the next topic.
Nah, nigga, it tickles the
Hey, yo,
fuck out of
bro,
you.
that I
Yo,
like
I ain't
it,
gonna
you
lie.
like
yo.
it. It's my
pleasure.
It does tickle the fuck
It's
out of you.
literally
You
the
just don't like
thrill.
women
Like, it's like, yo,
Yeah,
you don't.
yeah, that's
You're
the
not in
crazy
no
shit.
drama. You don't
That
got no
nigga-
drama. So it's just
fact.
like, yo, fuck it. I'm gonna listen to yours. Like, damn, this really happened. Niggas really be doing this shit. Damn, yo. Like, even my best friends. All right, she hit me up. We be talking. I just give her the same advice. She listens. Did the same shit happen? She'll listen. Same shit happen. But she always say, like, thank you, bro. Like, all the time. Like, because I always give her the same. I don't
Y'all
judge
making
her
me
at
feel
all.
like I'm a bad friend.
Nah, I judge her. I judge her because I be
You're not a
talking
bad
shit.
friend.
I'm
You're
like,
not
yo,
a
you
bad
stupid.
Oh, I'm harsh. Listen. I'm
I'm
harsh.
setting boundaries over here
I
for
am
my
harsh.
sanity.
I'm
I'm
very-
sitting here trying to set boundaries because, like, for real, energy is transferable for real. Like, if you
That
gonna
shit
do
be
mad
funny.
shit all
She
the
just
fucking,
get annoyed
I
too
don't wanna-
easy. I get entertained.
Oh, yeah.
That
If
shit,
this
like-
all the time, I'm a.
Cause it be that person. Like, it's different if you coming to me for advice. I feel like it's levels to shit. Like, for real, you just gotta judge how much you willing to put up from a person. Like, you
That's a
like you
fact.
keep making the same mistake, bitch. It ain't even a mistake. It's a choice.
Yeah,
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
It's always
It's
a
definitely
choice.
a choice.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
I
always a
definitely don't
choice.
get involved in no DVs. Like you getting your ass beat 24/7. You like that shit.
Yeah, you
like,
like
I'm,
that shit,
Like
yeah.
I'm just not here for it. I'm definitely not. I'm just not. I'm just
Nah,
not.
we getting beat up. That shit
Yeah.
that's beyond my pay grade.
You know,
Alright.
like I'm a pray for
Yeah,
you.
I
got
don't
prayers
I
all
don't
day.
control that because I
got
get angry
prayers
with that
all
shit.
day.
Not for nothing. I don't like men beating on women.
I mean, yeah, but
Shit
you
crazy.
can't be getting involved because half the
Yeah.
time these bitches be back with them motherfuckers.
They go, yo, you cannot get involved,
Can't
bro.
get
Can't get
involved.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I will send a prayer up to the big man. Feel me? Like he know what's good. He gonna help you when it's time.
Yo, me and you pointed at him. He pointed up. Big man, handle this shit.
At the end of the day, it's people gotta make the decisions for themselves. It's their lives. They gotta live it. I'll say my piece, and that's it. And half the time, I don't even want to give my advice because the advice I'm giving, niggas they not really ready to hear what I got to say.
Would you call that a level of
Toxicity?
Yeah, toxicity.
For me or for them?
For them, I mean, from them.
Yeah,
from
that's
them.
why you have to set the boundary. It's like at some point, the energy you bringing over here
Right.
is like I'm walk home and now I'm mad at him for no motherfucking reason. Like you probably out there doing the same shit. This nigga, I don't got time. I don't got time for that shit.
Nah,
I ain't got
facts.
time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
you just end up in a bad
I'm with
mood
these niggas.
sometimes.
Corny. Don't bring that energy over here.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
facts,
saying,
right?
like,
Yeah, I know. I
That's
hear
what
you.
I'm saying.
Yeah, don't
Hell
bring that
no.
shit over here.
And then, like, let's say he agree on some shit. Like, don't be agreeing with this bitch. Like, the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, right.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a little
What?
toxic
What I
right
do?
there,
That is a
Maxine.
little toxic,
do?
right?
Maxine, that's a little toxic.
Yeah, stop
All right,
agreeing,
that-
Greg.
What I agree to?
Stop
That's a
agreeing to shit.
toxic response.
I'm not toxic.
Toxic
I'm not,
response.
That's a
to it.
I'm
toxic
not toxic. We
response.
understand each other. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? Like,
Clear
a lot of times we
understanding.
speak the same language. So, like, for real, we don't have drama.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, we
Yeah.
don't have drama so much that when we do have a little argument, she makes it a big argument because she's like, we don't never argue. I'm like, yo, but so what? Leave that shit the fuck alone.
Sometimes you just want to argue a little bit just so the
little
makeup,
bit.
just for the
No,
makeup.
I'm looking
little
at you
bit.
right now. Yeah.
She do the same shit, yo?
I'll start some
Tell you they're
shit.
best friends, yo.
Start
for a
some
reason,
shit just
yo.
for the
That's
makeup,
crazy.
though.
Yo,
Sometimes
like,
you just got to.
I'm just saying, you really didn't have to leave the glass right there. Like,
I got the
nigga,
microwave on high.
fuck? Yo, like, shit is not that big of a
Especially
deal. The glass
during a
gone
certain
now.
type of month.
Glass
That's
been
crazy.
gone since yesterday.
Oh man, yeah, yeah.
But it's cool.
Yo, you know what I really get angry about on some real shit? Like,
What?
when I'm hungry,
Oh shit.
like,
Tell 'em why you mad.
Don't fuck with my food, bro.
Ooh.
Like actually,
Can't get it fried.
bro.
Yo, no, for real. For real, I swear my hand gets slapped, nigga. All the
Bro,
time.
I
Anytime
think
I
we
try
should
to-
Your plate anyway. You got the
home
same shit.
From a
the
long
fuck up,
day at
bitch.
work.
You got the same
Her
fucking
food,
shit.
my food.
Nigga,
The
no.
fuck?
That's a
I
fact.
came
Y'all
home from
married.
a long day at work. This nigga already ate. He already ate. So I'm
And I'm
making me
still
a chicken
hungry.
salad wrap, right? I'm like, do you
Come
want
on,
one?
come on,
He's like,
come on.
no.
Yeah.
So I make my own.
doing that?
Yeah.
No,
I make
she
my
didn't
own.
want it.
No, I'm with
I make
him.
my
I'm
own
with him.
I
sandwich.
didn't want it, but she.
no,
yo,
yeah.
You're not gonna sit here
Bro,
and eat it
no,
and
no,
keep
no,
asking me
no.
if I want a piece.
No.
Yeah,
So
that's a
wait,
fact.
no. Pause on
Nah,
the
she
play.
asked you the first time.
Time
Nah,
out.
it's
Time
the
out, 'cause
simple
it gets
fact that
worse.
it's yours
It gets
is the reason why we
it
want
gets
it.
worse.
It's
No,
want
it
it.
gets worse. Because then I cut the sandwich in half with the intention of he's gonna want it. So I'm like, here, this is your half, this is my half.
I don't want the whole half.
He don't want the whole half, but he take a fucking ginormous bite
'Cause
on
I
a
don't want the
goddamn
whole half.
sandwich to the point where there was nothing even left for me to eat, my nigga. So I'm like, all right,
that's all
I'm
right.
She could have ate that shit.
though.
She could have ate that shit.
You
yo.
petty. You petty. You petty.
It was enough
Toxic.
left.
You
It
a
was
toxic
enough
eater,
left.
bro.
Bro,
You
Bro,
ain't
listen, I wanted to get as much as I could because
Nah,
I
that's
knew
some
I didn't want no
bullshit,
more.
bro. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's
I
bullshit,
wasn't
Greg.
pissed.
That's not even the end. So then after I get mad
Nah.
and I get over it, because I'm
Right.
just gonna eat the rest of it, he's like, can I get another bite?
No, that's
Oh,
not
yours?
what, that's
Off
not
the
what
one I
happened.
saved.
That's not
So
what
then
happened.
He bites
Nah,
the,
that's
he
not
bites
what
it
happened.
again,
That's not
and
what
then he's
happened.
like, you can have the rest now.
She said,
It's
yo,
a little small piece
she
of chicken
said-
and mad salad left.
Yo, you capping. That's not
I'm
what
capping,
happened.
nigga,
She
you
said,
wild.
she was
I
like, you
ain't
ate the
capping.
whole thing. You might as well eat the rest. You took that big
Yeah,
ass
he
bite. You
still
might as well
said
eat
he
the rest.
didn't want
I was
it.
like, nah, but I was like, well, bro, I'll take another bite. So I took another bite.
After you say
I was like,
nah,
the
bro.
rest is for you.
This nigga be wildin'. This
rest
why
for you.
this why I be
Greg,
mad
you
about
keep
my
Yeah,
food.
I'll be
it.
mad. I'll be mad. I'll be
You
mad.
keep
I'll
I
be
know.
mad.
I'm getting upset.
I'll be mad. I'll be mad. Yeah, next.
That's not my mom.
Yo,
Next.
all right, well, let's go ahead and talk about growth and her not getting mad at me eating her food. So, does growth make you fake to the people who knew you the owed you?
Damn, can
My
you
fault.
read it?
I'm sorry, I've been
Damn. Oh yeah, she mad about that food still.
Residual
shit-
anger, residual
Hey yo,
anger.
baby, I won't
Yeah,
touch
that
none of
shit-
your food.
still
That
there.
food is
My
safe.
Residual anger. It was residual anger.
Residual anger.
So does growth make you fake to the people who knew the owed you?
Nah,
Yes.
No, it
Yes.
don't.
nah, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. But if it do, that means they're still stuck in the past, and you not even supposed to have my contact at that point.
But that's what happens. Sometimes you outgrow people for real.
You really do. Listen,
You
you
ain't
really do
lying.
outgrow
You
people, but growth shouldn't make you change the person that you are.
But maybe it's
Oh,
not
no,
you.
That's what it is.
No, but the
Maybe
thing
it's not
is,
you.
no,
You have your hold up.
No,
You
no,
got your
no.
friends. You got your
Talk about
friends
it,
for
but I
certain.
wanna say-
Nah,
Go
right
ahead.
after.
Go ahead.
You got your friends for certain things. So just because, like this person, the growth could be like, yo, we play the game all the time, but I got this new job, bro. So I
don't got time
can't.
to play that
I ain't
game.
got the time to play how I was playing last year.
Right.
But I'll probably Saturday. I could fuck with you on a Saturday or on
Right.
Sunday once. But you'll be like, you on the game 4 times a week after work type shit. Oh,
Right.
Man, this nigga want to come on now. He fucking up. This nigga ain't nice no more type shit. You gonna feel some type of way. Growth to another nigga could be like, y'all was on the block with him for years and I don't go to the block no more. Hold up, I'm not around being on the block. I got kids and shit.
But
So I
you
come
make-
around once in a blue. But when I
Right.
come around,
It's love.
it's love. It never changed. So if the love don't change and you not acting like you uppity and you better than
But the
niggas,
thing is
it
that
shouldn't- you should be
you're
good.
not the one that's like so. Growth is always gonna be a change when you're growing. No matter who you are or what you are, it's always gonna be some sort of
it's
change.
not about characteristic
it's-
wise, right?
Huh?
It's not about
It's
your
not about characteristics. No,
right.
definitely not. Oh, somebody.
But
yeah.
that's what people take it as though. They take it as a characteristic change or characteristic flaw when you grow. They think you think you're above.
They think you leaving them.
Yes.
That's the whole thing.
Yes, that's
But the thing is that person actually becomes a little jealous of your growth.
yes, they do.
And that's when the change is coming. Not off of you,
Mm-hmm.
it's because they feel some type of way.
Because that's the whole
Know what
point.
I'm saying?
is
Use the
that
wrong word.
Yeah.
does
It's not
growth-
jealous.
does
What is it?
Yes.
Envious. Yes,
Envy.
yes, we did.
They
search that shit
they
out.
envy the fact
They
that
envy
you
the
found
fact that
peace
you are
of what
growing.
whatever.
Right.
Whatever it
Whatever it
is.
is.
Right.
But
Because the change is never is because of your character, because you're the same person all the time, right? And you bring that to everything that you do.
but the
and
question
maybe
is,
not
does that make
Batman is
them
in church
that
right
make
now.
you fake? That make you fake.
It
You-
never makes me
that,
fake.
but that's what I'm saying. That's the question.
no,
The
but it
question
says,
is,
does it
does
make
your
you fake
growth
to the people?
to the people? You're not gonna be fake to them.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
be
you're
considered
right.
fake to them.
Right,
Because
right.
they envy. Like that's so that's why I'm going by like, yo, they envy what you're doing. So you're not considered fake. They just see you growing and they just mad as fuck. They can't
But
come with you.
but the thing is that they're calling you fake at the time
it's
because they envious.
I don't.
Here's how I
Real
interpret
talk,
it.
because you're not gonna call yourself fake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause
I know,
you're the same
but
fucking
like,
person.
in what sense? Like, so like,
depends
what
on
what
the-
are we?
it depends on the
So
topic
it's
or
like
what.
that's
So
what I'm saying. What
let's go-
scenario?
let's go
What
back
scenario?
to
Let's
the
get a
point-
scenario in play.
The scenario that he was talking about. You got a job. You wasn't playing on the game that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now homeboy saying that, oh damn, this nigga is whack now. Like this nigga don't know how to play the
Not
game.
good.
Not
That's-
good anymore.
yeah.
But now every time you come on, he don't want you to be on his team. Or he don't want to be.
You don't want to play?
Yeah, he
Because
don't
you
wanna
suck.
play-
No, that's a fact.
don't
You're
wanna
not
play
good
with
no
us
more.
more.
But you still trying to show the love.
But
So
that,
who's
that
being fake?
but I know
Who's being fake,
Nah,
though?
nah. He not being fake. He being honest. You not good,
Yeah.
bro. You don't. You need
Yeah.
to sharpen your
But-
skills.
But
Go
you
hoop.
still trying to show the love, like you said.
Yeah, but no. The better example of that would be like we going to the block. So it'd be
Okay,
like,
okay, let's go-
so
let's go to the
that
block.
would be
All
the
right,
better
all right,
example.
all
The
right,
game
go, let's go.
reference.
So
not
what
that
you saying? The
yeah,
better
those-
example would be like we going to the block. So me and you, we going to the block, and they the ones that's on the block.
Right.
I mean they doing their thing. We just coming around.
Right.
So now they not showing us the same love. They like the daps ain't the same. It's just
Same-
like
right.
it's like this, but ain't no hugs involved because there used to be hugs. Or you got 2 times, 3 times, whatever it is.
Right,
they,
right.
they not trying to give you that no more. Or little things like it be like the
Who's
little
fake
signs.
in that position.
They are. I'm saying they
They
probably
are.
saying
All
yo
right.
Scenario.
this.
So they're calling you fake.
Yeah. Well,
The-
okay.
we saying the ones that's
This is
still in the
getting
hood. You coming?
complicated.
So say you go back to your hood, you successful.
Right.
Say you going back to your hood, you successful, and I'm the nigga that was cool with you your whole life.
Right, right.
And now you coming back, and I don't give you the same type of dap. I'm fake, but I'm looking at you like you the fake nigga because you left the hood. So that's what you talking about in that scenario.
But the nigga that's successful, he came back and was
He
getting.
gang-
Yeah,
so,
he can't
so
show
who's the
love.
fake one? You
Who's
the
the
fake one
fake
because
one?
you still on the block. You feeling some type of way that this nigga did with his way. This with
The
his life.
person is usually the person that's saying you're fake.
Fake.
That's the fake.
That's the
friend.
fake friend.
Because why the fuck am I mad that you
I like-
you elevating?
Right, right.
So
Okay,
that's
all right,
the
so-
problem.
So the
So
person.
I got a question. So, because this actually like,
And niggas done been through this shit.
this is actually kind of similar to my situation because like, so I stopped living in the hood, in the Ville for like probably like 15 years.
Yep.
Right, and within that time, I was working.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I was out in Southington. I was out whatever the case was. So I wasn't around no street shit for a minute.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then, so like when I start kicking it with my Ville niggas, now when I see 'em, like me and Tone, I dap him. Sometimes I tap him 2 times. Sometimes I just give him a regular dap.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not because like
Who's phony?
it's not because I'm
Who's fake?
choosing not to do it.
Type of
It's just
nigga.
because everybody that I've been dapping for the last 10 years,
Oh,
it's been a regular dap.
But you
know
see
what I'm
that. But I'm gonna be honest. Now we
It
don't call that.
becomes habitual.
If it ain't the same, so you know your niggas who you on 2 times, or you ain't got two
Yeah,
times
yeah.
a nigga that you never 2 times before.
But
So
it-
if I
yeah,
come
word.
back to the block and you just started coming outside, but I knew you my whole life, and you just outside now, and I'm 2 timing everybody, you getting 1 time that, nigga. Like,
You on punishment. You on punishment.
nah, you a 1 time dap nigga.
Yo,
like,
so
you been a 1 time dap nigga our whole life. Why at 30 plus, I'ma give you 2 times, nigga?
Facts.
No, you a
Facts.
1 time dap nigga.
You a one-time
Facts.
cat nigga.
Facts.
Am I right or wrong? Like,
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong for that.
So am I fake because I don't want to give you 2 times, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm real because you a 1 time dap nigga your whole life. Them niggas just started giving you 2 times. That don't mean I gotta give you that same respect.
Listen,
I know
okay.
you for being on the porch when we was out here chilling.
Right. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, no, so I had a
You
friend.
wasn't able to ride your bike with niggas and shit like that. You know what I mean? You couldn't do certain shit we was able to do.
that part, thanks.
Be like that though.
All right, so I actually had a conversation with one of my more recent friends, and you know, this person, she a little younger than I am, and honestly, the conversation was like, what happens if we in a club and bitches like we get into a fight?
Everybody
Bitch, I'm
got big.
leaving. That's exactly what I said. And that's why I said, and the crazy part is people did look at me crazy because like, yo, Maxine back in the day, I'm not back in the day. We not even the same people no more. I don't fuck with people, and this is my conversation, genuinely, I don't really fuck with people that get into situations where they getting beat the fuck up. Let's be for real. Like, I'm too grown to be in my fucking club fighting over some shit. I don't even know what happened. A bitch spilled your drink on you, and now we banging out, and I'm losing every fucking thing I done built. Like, motherfuckers might just sue me. I got kids I gotta get back home to. I got businesses going on. I got too much shit to lose to be fucking with bitches that's reckless like that.
Nah,
this is
facts.
a real legitimate
Big facts.
conversation. Like,
Big facts.
so don't ever put me in a situation where you need me to roll up down on niggas because it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Now,
Wait, hold up.
It ain't happening.
What if you on your 50 Cent shit? Because you just showed a different side to them.
It be different situations. Like, if you talking about my kids.
No, I'm saying.
That's
You with your
different.
friend. You with your
I'm
friend.
just saying.
And they know you this type of person, the type of person you are. Like, you know, you ain't confrontational these days and all that. And your friend goes in on your behalf, like, say something to the person.
I don't fuck with people that do. Listen, you
I know. I'm
understand
just saying.
this.
What if you go? What if we talking hypotheticals?
Okay,
you just said you ain't going. What if your best friend, you and your best friend that crashed the car?
This girl? We definitely ain't getting into no shit.
No.
I think the thing is,
your best friend. No.
something
Hypothetical.
happens to
No,
her.
actually, in real. Okay, all right. Time out. Let's understand something because it may be. Let's say now we
Your
have a
best
session.
friend. So your best
Yes,
friend.
we
I'm
having a
asking a question.
conversation
So
because
your
this was a
best
new
friend get
person.
into it.
This was a new person.
No, you don't have to bang out with the new person.
No.
But
What I'm saying
the
is the
rule is
scenario
that
that
everybody
was
go to the club. We got to leave the club together.
Okay. Listen.
That's the rule.
You gotta understand. This is the principle that I'm saying. We talking about.
So
a new
if you
friend.
but I'm saying,
No, right,
you can't
time
even
out.
step in the car. You can't do
Right.
none of that. If I know you're reckless,
Yes.
and I'm living this type of way, you
I'm
can't
not
even be on. You're not even
So,
supposed to be around.
Let me answer your question. Let me answer because the scenario I'm saying is this is what conversation we had because we getting to know each other. This is a new friend. This is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, Maxine, we in the club. You gonna bang out with me? Bitch, no. So I know I'm not even about to ride to the club. I'm never gonna put.
So we
myself
never
in
go to
this
the club
scenario.
together?
No,
Right.
and this is why because we have this conversation. I know.
So you're supposed to lead with that. You're supposed to lead with. We ain't
that
never going
was
to
what I
club.
said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So now in real life situation, because this has happened, we went to the club. And I already told you I don't play about my best fucking friend. We did go to the club. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 other people. A girl literally bumped into Lauren.
There you go.
And
see?
she spilled the fucking drink. This is what happened.
It was at
Immediately,
CBC.
my reaction wasn't volatile. I checked on Lauren
SBC,
like, Lauren,
SBC.
you good? Lauren said yes. Left the scene.
Yeah.
The girl starts bucking. So now,
Where the fuck was I?
you was
right there.
Me and Bianca. Bro, so the girl starts wilding
thought
out.
Benny
So
went crazy.
immediately I'm on some shit like Lauren, get behind me. Cause she don't fucking fight.
Yeah.
Lauren probably be like, Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her for real. Lauren is not about that life for real. So the shit happened
Fuck it, it is
unexpectedly
what
as
it
fuck.
is.
So I'm already on demon time. Like, Lauren, get behind me. Because if this bitch tries some shit, now I'm the quiet one. So I'm never going to be arguing with no fucking body. The other girl we with, who was I don't know what type of time she on, because she's already we looking at Greg like, y'all got bail money? Because for real, if they pop off and something happen, nobody's touching Lauren.
Right.
That's where I'm at. But I'm just quiet watching the scene to make sure niggas don't move crazy.
Right.
Like, so
And then-
I'm already on guard, and I'm already like, we finna leave. Like, even when we went to Florida and niggas started wilding, I was like, we out. Like, we leaving the club. We not about to get into no shit. Like, so my whole point is, the old me is not the new me. Like, I'm sorry.
right.
You can say I'm fake or not, but I'm grown. I'm too grown.
But that's the
to be in
growth,
this little
yeah.
dumb shit.
That's the growth,
Exactly. So
yeah.
people gonna say you fake.
Yeah, call me fake
But
if you
that's-
want to. I don't
But
give a fuck, man.
that's you just moving smart. Nobody can't call you fake for that. They
But
can't
people
call you
do,
fake.
They
though.
do though.
The reality of
yeah,
it is
that's
they
the
do.
reality.
But if you're talking about a new person. An old friend go to the spot which you already know. You're not even supposed to be going to the. We talking about if you're in the area and you're in the spot with an old friend. An old friend gonna think you're gonna hold them down. And if you don't, that is fake.
To them.
No, in general, that is like if an old friend get into some shit.
It's an old friend, somebody you've been with the entire time, or somebody you reconnected with after being gone with from some.
But we talking about a person that you ain't. It's no reconnection for real,
It could be, though.
because
It could be.
even no.
When you say
Well,
old friend,
men, we don't have reconnections and
Yo,
shit like that
and
because
we don't have that
I ain't seen
female-
my
we don't
mans in
have
a
that
little
female
bit. I ain't,
privilege.
yeah, you feel me? I didn't see
everybody,
him. I ain't
if
seen
you
him a little
around,
bit.
everybody should get their hands dirty if it goes down. We
Everybody.
don't have that.
Everybody. So
Protect
but-
him, hold it down, or he's not supposed to be.
Or
here.
you're not supposed to be with me.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what
go
I
down.
got.
We don't have
But
that.
my
We don't
thing
have
is-
that option.
My thing is,
option.
we all got something to lose. So at the end of the day, like if something go down, like we came here to. This the thing. You came there together. You leave together, bro. Like so now a person like me, if somebody was acting brave, I knew you to be that type of nigga, and then we get there and if something happened,
now you're not that type of
and
nigga.
now you're not. I won't fuck with you no more because I'm a respect. This is it's a
Respecting who
respect
you
thing.
are,
I'm gonna respect who you
yeah.
are. I'm
your
gonna respect the
boundaries
fact that
are.
we
'Cause those
can
are
never
your
be around
boundaries.
each other again. Because this type of shit you on, I am not morally with.
Right.
Regardless of what I got going on, we all gotta leave together. Like that's how it goes.
And I feel like that, and that is very true. Cause like even like girl code is we all go somewhere, we all leave
Gotta
somewhere.
leave together.
And same thing like yo, bitch, you going to the bathroom? We all going to that motherfucking
But that's
bathroom.
smart of you
Like,
to let your
that's
friend know
different.
off the rip. Nigga, I'm not with you,
I think it's
so we
also
good.
situational because if it's in a situation, let's say we all go out together and shit get heavy in there, I got my wife with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure my wife get out of the building.
She gotta go.
Yo, you straight.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
she
men.
gotta
But that's
go.
men.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
men.
we know
men,
you
we-
gonna do that.
That's
Yeah,
the thing
yeah,
with
yeah.
men. We gonna tell you, get the hell out of here. It's about to get crazy.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
women
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
get put up at this
Yeah,
point
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
we about to
That's
get our
right.
hands dirty.
The same situation that she was talking about, I was there too.
Yeah.
And it was literally
Come back though.
Don't use her as an excuse to get low,
Put her in the
nigga.
car. Yo, no.
literally-
Put her in the car and
Actually,
come
that
back.
happened
We
to us
yeah,
at-
we
that
had
happened to
a
us at
situation.
Lennox.
We went
Bro,
out.
we was at
and,
Lennox, we
and
eating
shit
the
got
fried
sticky
chicken and
inside.
shit.
My nigga was
Niggas
inside.
started getting crazy. We seen guns and shit. We was like, yeah.
I
said,
brought her
"Bet."
to the car, grabbed my shit, and went back inside.
First, he didn't have to go back inside though. He did not have to go back inside. And I was
You gotta
mad as
let
fuck.
I
niggas
had
know
to
I'm
when
with
I went
niggas.
inside.
Like I'm
I was
here,
actually
nigga.
mad
You
as
got
fuck.
steps.
Held it
Because
down,
the point of
brother.
the matter is, we told that nigga to come with us. We tried to take him too. Like, yeah, we all out this shit.
He ain't
But
had that
was being
opportunity.
stubborn, and he stayed. And I was like, well, we out. But Greg was like, we gotta go back, bitch. We got kids at home. You gonna die for this nigga? Like,
Nah, niggas not dying.
niggas
Niggas not dying.
Shit.
He's gonna be on 24-hour lockdown. But
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
the crazy thing is that night that we went out, the boyfriend had got involved.
The boyfriend got
That was
involved.
the crazy part. It was like some shit
So-
happened with the females and the nigga got involved.
The nigga got involved, and then it was like it was funny because that was the first time like you went out with all of us, right? Basically, and
That
then
was
I
the
was
first
like,
time.
I don't know if everybody was gonna jump in, but it was like I took homie.
That shit would have
I
been
took homie. I literally gave him like a whole headlock, and I was like, "Listen, bro, I want to go home with my wife. That's it.
Yeah, like you
If
need
you
to calm
want
down.
to like do this shit, he's a pit bull. Like my boy Manny's a pit bull. Like he will fuck you up. Like,
Yeah.
and it was just like, yo, I don't
don't
want
wanna
to do
do this
nothing,
here.
and leave it alone.
Then it's just like
And
it'd be
then
over the stupidest shit.
It was
for
over
real.
the stupidest shit because it was like it was over the girl arguing.
She spilled the drink.
Spilled the
on
drink,
Lauren. And
you know
mind
what I'm
she
saying?
spilled
And it was
the
like-
drink on Lauren. bitch. You the one drunk.
I don't go nowhere with stupid people no more.
Yeah, it wasn't none of us being
Like, if
stupid.
you ignorant,
though. That's the
if you
thing.
ignorant, you gotta stay home. You can't,
Yeah.
or you not coming with me, and I don't feel like I'm liable to do anything for
That's
you.
the problem.
Because
That's the
when
problem.
young days, I had one of my closest friends. We used to give a nigga a pep talk. We not popping on nobody. We not snuffing nobody tonight. We not fighting tonight. Like, we had to give a nigga a pep talk. Yo, it's all love tonight. He be like, yo, we good. As soon as the drink get in his system, a
Was it
nigga
Henny?
step on sneakers
I
and
don't
we
like
in
that.
that bitch
Henny?
rumbling. It was
Yeah.
damn near weekly in 2012,
Nah,
bro.
I
We
feel
was
you.
rumbling.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Like,
And
so-
that's the type of people that you probably
And
have to like
it's just
lean
one of those
away
things like, okay, well, we're not gonna put him in this setting.
in that setting.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yo, I mean, me like I stay to myself like for the most part. Like I'm at the crib with the kids
Yup.
and the family,
Yup.
or I'm working, whatever the case is. I know if I'm not gonna go out in no place and go with people that shit about to get crazy. I go chill with my niggas, and that's really it.
Hey, yo,
you know what
so-
I'm saying? Like, cause I know that I can't be on that type of time. Niggas got way too much shit to lose. So if
Way
I'm
too much.
outside, I'm making sure if I'm outside with the niggas that I know that we straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was about to say something?
Nah, I'm about to ask a question. So if you say you going in to a grocery store, you at a grocery store, or like Walmart or something, and you about to go in, your girl going
I
in,
stay in Walmart.
and a dude see your girl come out the car, and he say something to her, like, you feel me? You let it rock, and he double backs around and try to go into the store and say something to her. What are you gonna do when he comes out the store? After he looked you in your face, know that you was driving the car, and then what would you do in that scenario?
I mean,
That's disrespectful, right?
it is disrespectful.
It's
but
disrespectful, but in a way, I
What does
think.
it do?
What does it do?
happened? Yeah.
It's only words.
It's only words, right?
I mean, I guess I feel like if you just,
Like it's
I don't
only
know.
words, and then on top of that, I'm sure I have faith in my girl that she would definitely.
No, she not gonna. She gonna dub it
she
regardless
gonna
of
dub
what.
it, you know what I'm saying?
But
So
that-
it's
I just
like
feel like
Niggas
as
now,
gonna try
as long as you
that.
didn't
It's
touch,
not worth the fight. It's
Yeah,
not.
as long as you didn't touch her
I
or harm
laugh
her.
at shit like that, yo, because it was a time
Yeah.
where this barber, whatever, on Whaley, whatever, he kept like every single time she
Oh
walked
my
in down
God,
Whaley,
bro,
whatever the
being
case is,
harassed.
this nigga is trying to holler at
This
her.
nigga walked
And
me
at
to
first,
his house.
This nigga used to cut my hair when I was a kid.
Yeah,
And fucking so she'll tell me.
thirst
She'll-
trap.
Nah, it ain't. Yeah, but she'll tell me, and at first I'm laughing like, yo, that nigga funny. He thirsty as fuck. But then
I
at
started to
one
feel
point I'm
unsafe
like, yo,
one
like,
time.
nah, she
That's totally
she
different
feel-
from what he's.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, she
Yeah.
feeling
Yo,
unsafe.
sound like
Shit
Uncle
getting crazy.
Crazy.
So
he
I
started-
pulled up.
Yes.
It's because the behavior had escalated. Like,
That
it'd
sound
be
like my
I'll pass the
uncle.
barbershop, he come
Yo.
outside, he try to talk, and he'll leave me alone
Dog.
eventually. When it got to the point where this nigga walked me all the way to this nigga house,
Like,
like,
that's what we going.
I was
I
texting
pulled
like,
up
yo,
on
y'all
nigga.
come
I
outside.
pulled up
Like,
on
this
him.
nigga wildin'.
That's when you get treated. Go all the way, walk home,
That
treated.
sound like my uncle
Walk to
Reggie.
his house, not even home.
Walk
Like,
to his
weird
house,
as
treat it.
fuck.
Yes.
Or
Reggie Blakey. That sound like Uncle Booty, bro. Oh my
don't say the
god.
Ashes barbershop.
Nah. It's the way you described it. It sound like how my uncle used to be back in the day.
He just pulled
Nah, I
up
pulled
on
up on
me.
him. I had
Just
to
like tell
holler at
niggas
him.
to
You gotta have a
bro.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain ways you got to have the
Yeah.
conversation
Never
or
do it
don't
again.
have the conversation.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
in all reality, it's only words.
Yo, what if
though.
a diesel nigga slap your girl ass? You got rumble?
Nah, I'm shooting them.
Yeah.
And I plant the gun on them. That's it.
Damn, my boy, so you gonna catch a case?
That's yours.
That's yours. And that's mine. I'm a legal gun owner.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. He just gonna have to show me he got hands, bro. You gotta show me you got hands. If I
mean, I
lose,
got
I
lawyers.
lose. But I lose with integrity.
Real shit.
Yeah. So it's crazy because like this topic remind me. I think it was like Meek Mill was doing like an interview or some shit, and it's kind of pretty much on topic. Like he was saying how like niggas think he changed ever since he came up, right? And his comeback was like, no nigga, you changed. You ain't never asked me for no money when I was broke. Now I got money and you asking me for money.
He just
I
be
really-
talking for
yeah, 'cause-
content.
but
He
in
just
context-
Nick just
But
be
that's a true
fucking
statement,
talking,
though.
man.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
true
be
statement.
honest.
Understand it, but
That
it's
nigga
weird.
just
That's an
be
honest
trying,
statement,
like,
though.
yo,
It's just so
come
weird
clean.
as
That nigga just be talking, man. Meek just be
He
like
do.
that shit
He
just be
do.
getting on my nerves
He do,
sometimes. Like
but in that
I read in
conversation,
between
I
the lines,
understand.
bro. Duh, niggas wasn't asking you because you was
'Cause you was
pop,
broke.
nigga.
Yeah,
What the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
They got to ask you for.
Facts.
What the fuck is a nigga gonna
100%.
ask you for,
But
bro?
so it's not about you wasn't asking me for money. You wasn't asking me for no favors. You wasn't
wasn't
hitting my
asking me for
line.
line.
You know
Niggas
what
probably
I'm saying?
definitely asked that nigga for favors. He
And
probably
he's like,
lied.
nah,
Nigga.
pop.
Like, what you talking? Like that nigga braids is nappy as fuck. Like he had an afro in his braids. Niggas,
about
what am I
nigga had an
asking you
afro
something
in
for, bro?
his braids.
Niggas probably asked
He
that
had
nigga
some
to go
sort
to
of
the
money. He said he was on the block, on the stop
nigga,
sign.
bro,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
We see
you can't say that he
visual
didn't have
proof
like
of the
he
nigga
was
not having
saying
nothing.
that he was at broke. I mean, he
Nah,
didn't
he was
have no
fucked
money.
up. But he be trying to equate that shit to everybody and make everybody in America think the same way as him. Hell no, nigga. You got
No,
Uber
but
talent and you got rich and you was still trying to act like you was in the trenches this entire time, bro. Duh. Starving people that if you up 5 million and you pulling up this and pulling up in this and a nigga protected you your life and you don't get a nigga nothing, he gonna feel some type of way. He gonna feel like you changed. A lot of people that he started off with, he stopped being with because of certain moves, certain ways he was moving. Or he probably was giving up too much and them niggas was getting too greedy. They probably felt like they need to be where he was at. But they didn't. They probably felt like they had the talent to be where he was at. But they don't got the it factor he has. So you can't teach that shit.
But
End of the
that-
day, you gotta
wait,
wash
but-
your hands. You gotta do what you do. But the way he talk about it, he don't talk about it in the sense of I can't teach you how to be me. I got the it, you don't. He talk about it in the fact of these niggas be hating on me because I try to give a nigga this and the nigga no, he don't understand, bro, about the money that you gave him. He just think like the money that you gave him, he don't know.
Those are
He
the
don't know to
dudes
make a
that being
business.
envy,
He don't know
though, right? I mean, that's a little bit
That's
of envy.
definitely envy.
Right.
He's
It's
fake.
definitely
That's that.
But you
Right.
know what? It's the MC Hammer effect, right? You give a nigga money.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
gonna
end up
keep
being
coming
broke
back,
too.
and you
Yeah.
gonna end up being
Bro,
broke.
but Hammer was
And
feeding
the
the
thing-
streets. That's what you know. Hammer was feeding the streets.
He was. But then
That
also,
nigga is the
like,
most notorious gangster in like music history.
Music, yeah.
Man,
Where he's from?
He's top 3.
Chicago?
Oakland.
Oakland.
He's
Oakland,
top
yeah.
3. And like niggas know. You talk about if you said Hammer or you said anything about that nigga back in the day, don't do a show in Oakland.
Yeah.
Like, yo, the nigga was like Hammer went broke from feeding the streets. Is what
feeding
people
the
really don't know. Like he literally he didn't forget
He
about the
asked that
niggas.
nigga for a
He
favor.
didn't forget
He
about
said
the
yes.
niggas he came up with.
But because of that, I feel like a lot of niggas is scared to take care of anybody in the streets.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, yo, well, look what happened to Hammer.
Bro, you know the grimy niggas that you came up around, you're not even supposed to keep around your circle when you rich, bro.
Yeah.
Them niggas gonna plot on you. They was envious. You know if a nigga was envious of you as a kid, bro. But when you had a certain thing or you got this and got that, like you know the envious people, you know the snakes, you know all of that. So it's
yeah.
nothing new when you get a
People show you who
new
they
amount of
are,
money. And I
but-
hate when people don't know how to decipher the friends that they got. He's a crash out dummy. You use him for crashing out only. You bring him around for this type of shit only. He's your man's for this. You can get money with him. He's your man that's fun. And then you got your all-purpose niggas. So certain niggas that you gonna fuck around with, you gonna fuck around with. Like, so people don't
Sometimes you can't
understand the
mix
type
oil
of
with
nigga they
water,
are.
like,
Like,
you know what I'm
if I'm on this
saying?
wild shit, I'm fucking with you. If I'm not on that wild shit no more, you know you probably not gonna see me, bro. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
never gonna. The daps is never gonna change, bro.
2 times.
You know what I mean? You're 2 times. You're 1 time nigga. The 1 time niggas usually the all-purpose niggas. And I'm fucking with the all-purpose niggas. They ain't feeling no type of
all-purpose niggas.
Come on, bro. We got a different type of
all-purpose
dap than you
niggas.
niggas. Our dap is cool. You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of shit be different that people just don't know how to like. People take certain things too personal. I take friendships and birthdays personal too because I lost so many niggas in my life. Like I lost so many
Okay.
people, like friends, family.
Okay.
So I take that shit very seriously. Like
tell you
I sent the shit to my grouper. Like niggas know, like, they gonna see this shit. Niggas ain't come to my shit, my party and shit on. Like I had a couple things going on. Like I'm like, yo, fuck it. I'm just go here this day, this day. Thinking my niggas gonna pop out. Niggas ain't pull up. Like damn, niggas don't fuck with me like that. Like damn, word. I'll come everywhere for everybody. I go to every. All right, I had a good time too, mind you. I had the time of my life. I'm just drunk thinking about everything. So I sent the text to the grouper like, yo, fuck around niggas, man. Yo, if you ain't this person, I ain't fucking with niggas, B. Because I always go 110% for niggas. So like,
can
yo,
say
what
it,
I'm
but don't
doing,
say
I'm
it.
focused on this bag. I'm focused on this. And when the level up come, y'all niggas better not start trying to come in these VIPs when we back on the way we about to be back on. So just y'all niggas stay where you at. It's quiet. But I was like, you know what, man? I was hot. I ain't fuck with niggas. I took myself out the grouper. Then I was like, you know what? Months later, it took about 3 months. 3 months later, I was like, I'll go back in the grouper now. So I was just like, I'm over it now. But I had to get my
Time. You need
Had to
some
get out your
time.
feelings
Yeah.
real quick.
I can't front. Like I was really feeling some type of way about it because like and one of my main men was like, he takes birthday serious and shit like that because he lost so many people, bro. Like to make it to another year is a milestone. Like
I feel you.
I literally didn't think I would make it past 30.
Yeah.
I never thought I would even make it to 30. I didn't. That shit just didn't. Sometimes it don't seem possible, bro. 21 was a milestone. Like 25 was a milestone. 30 was a
22.
It's always interesting to hear different people's perspectives on birthdays because for me, birthdays, I'm the worst. I am the worst.
Yeah,
Like
I cut
and
a
you know
friend
what
off.
you know what it was for me? Like growing up, people always forgot my birthday.
Damn. That's
I know,
why.
that sounds sad.
That's why you don't
right?
fuck with
No,
birthdays.
but the thing about it is, and I just always chucked it up too. My birthday is September 6th. We either back to school. Everybody worry about what the fuck they got on.
Yep.
It's Labor Day, so we not in school.
Yep.
We just always miss my birthday.
Damn.
So even like growing like, childhood shit, like sometimes you just forget your birthday. Like at one point I planned my own fucking birthday party. That's crazy. Birthdays for me don't really mean shit. Like I'm grateful every day I wake up, not just the year I was born on. So I just be like, you know what?
Nah, I'm
It
just
is what
mean
it
a
is.
lot.
So it's about perspective, right? But I also try to be intentional. Like I do try to remember shit, right? But I'm the worst about it. My best friend gotta remind me when it's my other best friend's birthday. And it's not that I don't know her birthday. It's not that I don't know her birthday. It's just that, bro, I'm like, if I can't text you at 5 a.m. saying good morning because I need to make the phone call, I don't like texting people saying happy birthday. I would rather call. But it's 5 a.m. when I wake up and you ain't up.
Yeah.
So I'll let the day go on. I literally even got in my calendar, like, call such and such at whatever, and I forget. She'll text me at the end of the day, don't forget to text her. And I'm like, shit, let me do it now. Hey, girl, what's going on?
It be like
I just
that.
need that. I'm also very fucking busy.
Yeah.
Like, and 4 kids, this guy, businesses, an actual job.
See,
a whole
we,
job. Like, I
hey,
be
yo,
having
my
mad
young
shit
niggas, you
going
turn
on,
into
mad
this
shit.
guy. You turn into this guy. After you doing your work, you turn into this guy.
Right, so honestly,
I'm
I
taking
be
notes. I'm
having
taking
mad
notes.
shit on
Taking
my
notes.
mind sometimes, and like things just slip. And it's like if you know me, you know my heart.
Yep.
Just know that I'm bad at birthdays.
Right.
That's your thing, though. So you, as a friend, you're gonna be open. Like, yo, I'm terrible at birthdays, gang. Like,
I
yo,
don't mean it. I don't mean you know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Let's point out,
acceptable.
we had a situation with
Two,
somebody
a
where
couple.
where it's like, yo, y'all niggas forgot my birthday.
I ain't fucking with y'all.
I ain't fucking with y'all. But for us, it's like, yo, my nigga, like,
got a lot going on.
yeah, like,
But nah, it's
we
for
busy
them.
as fuck.
Yeah,
But for
You know what
them,
I'm
it's
saying?
still like, yo,
But
I show up.
In that scenario, we didn't even forget the birthday. We did it. We said it early.
Yeah, we
Like,
actually said it.
Oh,
today.
come on, yeah. Yeah, they just wasn't fucking with y'all anyway. Hey, yo, this is my cue.
Bro, I had a birthday dinner and my best friend didn't even show up.
Oh,
he,
yeah,
he
see,
forgot about it.
That wouldn't be my best friend no
Yeah.
more. Like,
It just
Yeah,
depends.
it was
forgot
just-
about
it
it.
was just
Depends
one
on
of
what it means.
no,
to
you can't forget unless you. If you my mans, I know I know what you're going through. So if you ain't going through nothing crazy,
That
bro,
situation's a little
Come
deeper.
It was a little
It's a little deeper than that. He just didn't show up.
that surface
He
level.
didn't show up.
It was a little deeper than
He
that.
said he
deeper.
forgot.
He ain't forget.
He
We know he
forget.
ain't
Y'all was
forget.
going through
Right.
some
It was
shit.
I was going through some shit
That's corny. That's even
during the
corny.
moment.
Like, even corner.
It was a little.
That's
I
even
don't
corny.
know. It's a little deeper.
That's even
All right,
cornier.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. But nigga deeper than that. Like,
That deserves a pause, nigga.
Rico over there with his hands folded. He
Yo.
like, these niggas going crazy.
Yo, a little deeper was definitely
that little
crazy.
deeper was crazy because he kept going crazy.
Because you said it 9 times and he was
Yeah, man, nah, that's a
emphasizing
fact.
it.
right.
But there was something that Bugatti had said earlier when we was talking about like niggas don't even know what to do with money, and it made me think about the Aesop of like teach a man to fish, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's true that like you just can't give people money and say here I helped you,
Yep.
especially when you've never had this amount of money. You don't half the time niggas come up on some bread, they gonna blow that shit.
Right.
You need to have a plan. Like you need to have like strategies in place. You need to have
Shit.
teachable
Me and Greg
moments
talk
and
about that
financial
shit all the
literacy. Like we even talk about like when we get to our magic number, how we gonna sit down the family and write out a plan before we give people money. And like once I give you this money and we sit down and we plan it out, don't come back. There ain't
Right.
nothing here left.
Right.
Like
Fact,
that's
right.
it. But you
Well
don't just
dry.
give niggas money and be like, do what you do and whatever. You really gotta teach people, especially in our community. Like black people.
Oh, we
you
gonna
gotta-
fuck up a bag.
No, but niggas know what's up. You gotta be real. Like the black and black culture, like niggas go get a bag, blow it on chains. Like, but for real, instead of
Nah,
making
that
smart
ass.
investments, like me and my mom was actually just talking about it today. Like she
Damn, I'm
was,
about to buy
she
a
was
chain
really talking
too.
about how like, she
Don't
always
buy the
feel-
chain. Don't buy the
She
chain,
always
bro.
feel bad when she see like an older.
Yo, just got a bike. And
Open up a
chain.
trust.
I mean,
Open
I
up a
ain't coming for
trust.
you or nothing like that.
Same week, nigga.
I ain't coming for nobody. It's
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
You know
I gotta
stuff.
talk to Cos about this. I'll buy me a chain, nigga. Fuck.
Gotta open the LLC
You
first,
said
though.
you just said what I needed to hear,
Hey,
nigga.
that's all. I'm
Do
going
what you want,
crazy.
do
needed
with your
one
money.
reason.
But think about your future too. Like, think about like 10 years from now. What am I gonna have to show for it? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
The
so
chain
like
is
I
not
was
gonna be
saying-
worth
like
the
I was
same
saying,
thing.
Oh, it depends on it.
Today's
Depends
price
on the
ain't
chain.
ain't.
It depends on the chain.
Yep.
As an artist,
Yes.
you can write it off as a tax.
I told
Can I
you
hear
you
you
was
one
gonna
time?
talk.
Like repeat what you're saying.
Yes.
Capacity. Yeah.
Pay X amount of dollars in taxes. If
So,
I take that money and transfer
yep,
it
get the
over
mic,
to the
get the mic.
chain,
Yup.
then really I just gave myself a write-off, and I still got the
Yeah.
chain.
So
So
but
I'm
it
not
just-
taking
it
the
just
L
goes
on that
back-
money.
it
On
really
that
just goes
money.
back to what I'm
Yeah.
saying though. And you're just saying what I'm saying. It's
That's
like-
financial
You bought it
literacy,
for a
though.
different
That's
reason.
knowing.
Thank you.
That's
It's
knowing.
about
That's
knowing
knowing.
it.
You bought
So
it
if
for
you-
the reason of I'm gonna buy a chain so I can flex. That's different than buying
No.
for the reason of I'm gonna buy a chain because it's
But
marketing.
it's not
or
about the
because it's an
reasoning.
It's all about the
investment.
marketing.
It's not about the
bro.
reasoning.
Product.
It's about the
'Cause it's gonna-
educational piece of knowing what you can do now that you just brought that chain. So
Right.
it goes back to the point where it's teachable moments. Like if you are an artist and you're buying jewelry to show off, just know that you can write that shit off as marketing.
But how did you find that information before you even
Yes.
thought about that?
Open a motherfucking book, get on
I mean,
Google.
well, information is everywhere.
Everywhere.
But
Did somebody
But-
teach
but-
you that
everybody
before
out
then, or
there.
did,
No,
did
Some
that
people don't
even-
know to look for that.
And
No.
somebody don't
Yeah.
don't
So
look
that's
for
a
that
teachable
from the
moment for real,
beginning.
for real.
Yeah,
For
it's a
the-
teachable moment,
Nah,
for the
right?
young
nobody,
artists.
nobody taught me that because nobody around me has done this before.
So how did you?
We the first
accom-
generation of niggas doing something like at this level and trying to figure it out
Facts.
from here. So nobody
Facts.
around us ever done it before. But
So you do your research.
You know if you doing taxes in general that.
That what?
If I buy business cards, if I
It's
website,
an
if I
investment.
put up
It's a
a
business
poster, a
investment.
billboard.
Yeah, but how did
That's-
you know that jewelry?
So because
was gonna be a
Because it's
write-off?
not about
This
jewelry.
nigga,
Either
you
buy
yeah,
it,
asking
it's
me a
not-
question.
He
I'm trying to
answering,
answer the
he's trying to
question.
answer.
Yeah,
And you
go ahead,
asking
go
me
ahead,
the
more
question.
Right, go ahead.
More questions on
Yeah.
top.
Come on.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You gotta listen.
Okay.
I know all these other
Linda.
things are considered marketing materials.
Jose.
So now, if I take the company logo and push that on the jewelry,
Jury, yup.
that is a piece of marketing material
Yep.
because now I'm wearing the brand.
The brand.
branding.
And it's a
Branding,
walking
marketing,
billboard, bro.
advertising.
It's a walking
So
billboard.
once you found out, so basically when you found out branding, you knew what you can use that branding on what materials you can't use it on.
So what he's saying?
You can use
So
it in
you can use it
general.
on clothing, you
general.
can use it on jewelry, you can use it
Jewelry,
on
yeah.
cars or whatever the case may be, or
Yo,
vinyl or
it's
something
down
like
to
that.
like the rich. What a lot of the rich do
Yep.
is they'll buy a suit and they'll engrave their business name inside of their
Into the-
suit.
yeah,
Right.
they'll
Or
stitch
on
it into
the
it,
inside,
stitch
whatever
it
the
in.
case is.
But, like-
and nobody could ever see that shit. It don't even matter.
Understandable. Yup.
But what I'm saying is that it's
write-off.
teachable. It's a write off because now I can show like, yo, I just bought this
wardrobe.
suit. And I bought this shit to
Yes,
go out
it's
on a
teachable.
date.
But that information is not common.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Understandable.
Like
Like-
right?
He's saying, where did you go to get them information
That's
from?
what-
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if you a
Listen.
brand new dude coming
Right.
out from the
Cool.
Cause
the
like-
gutter,
Well, niggas is
point
coming.
you ain't
matter
never
is
gonna
the
know that you're
information.
Hold on,
branded.
hold on. He about to answer. He about to answer right now.
Niggas gonna get the information from us at this point because they'll watch this and see it. But
Yes.
coming
Right.
into the situation,
Right? How did you know? Because you didn't have the internet. You
was
didn't
ju-
have nothing
was-
like
you
that.
was just you doing business. So
Trial and error.
In the process of doing business, you looking at you did your taxes last year. This is a write off. Y'all niggas said I owe this. Well, how much of this shit? or
So
what?
basically,
you
hold on,
learning
sorry,
as
sorry,
you
sorry.
Learning as you go.
Sometimes.
Learn
So
as
so
you
you
go.
basically telling no.
Years start turning. You start.
He said he learned as he go.
No,
So
no,
he
but
just
wait,
went.
because he said something specifically when he said he's doing his taxes. That means the tax guy was
I don't,
talking.
have, I don't have a tax guy.
He doing it
so
so.
you're doing your own taxes,
Yeah.
and you figured out that the branding stuff was
to do
taxable.
your own taxes, bro.
Right.
All you got to do is go to TurboTax, tell them niggas you want to do the biggest package. You go through this shit and use everything they gonna
Right.
do. you copy it, and then you go do the cheapest one, and then
Yeah.
go re-put
A
it in the
nigga from
same
the gutter ain't
information.
doing his taxes though. That's the thing.
Or you
That's
can
what
go
I'm
to
saying, like,
Charlene
you ain't never know that.
Flowers.
Listen.
My guy, my dog. You go to Charlene Flowers and get your taxes done. She doing it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We eating
I ain't
good,
gonna hold
baby.
you. I ain't
Eating good, baby.
I ain't fucking with
Hey.
the TurboTax. You gotta hire somebody expensive, cause some shit like that. Like I had somebody do my taxes, and he was kind of similar to the TurboTax shit, and I ended up owing 30 bands to the IRS.
Damn.
And I ended up hiring somebody else who was I had to
Which
really
is paid
spend
off
some bread.
already.
I had to spend 5 bands on them, and next thing you know, they knocked that shit down from 30 to 8. You know what I'm saying? So it makes a difference on who's doing
But
your
this
taxes.
this the only thing niggas is doing that's different. Cause I had a nigga fuck my taxes up before, because the finesse niggas do to get you more money back is they just boost the withholding number, and then that says you get more money back.
Not exactly, nah.
But when I'm telling you exactly
Now we
what
about to
niggas
argue
did and
about
how
taxes.
niggas be doing it, because I watched them do it
Yeah,
and I
so
seen
so
it
look
happen.
though, because
wait,
that's a
wait,
different
you
way.
got- Linda, let him talk.
You're-
Linda,
I'm
Linda,
trying to
let him
finish,
talk.
nigga.
All right, go ahead, finish,
Let him
finish.
What's up with y'all niggas today?
Go ahead.
I don't
You
know.
ain't. You said you
I
wasn't
don't know.
talking.
Well, we
Now this nigga.
we an hour and a half in, and y'all talking about something that y'all want me to give niggas.
All right,
the
go ahead,
game
go
on,
ahead, go
so
ahead. Because I got something to say
For
too.
niggas that, first of all, for niggas who make real money, we don't get income tax. No, that's not a diss. It's just unless you got like a lot of kids, business owners and shit like that, we don't naturally get income tax, because if we're paying quarterly or whatever we're doing, or some niggas doing once a year, some niggas is
gotta write
skipping
shit
a
off
year.
anyway. Right. Yes.
That just is what
No,
it is.
no,
We
yes,
have
I
to
heard
pay
that
taxes.
before, yeah.
The reason why you get an income tax as an
Alerted.
employee is because the taxes is already taken out every check.
Yup,
Every
every
check,
check.
Company
Yup.
is doing
they
that
giving
for
you
you
what's
already.
left over, or you overpaid.
As the self-employed person, I gotta tell them what I made, and it's almost like negotiating. So
Yes.
what the other tax specialist probably did was he was able to get you more write-offs, but in the process of more write-offs, it technically says the company made less money. Now, that's okay if you're not trying to go get no goddamn loan, or if you got high cash flow.
Yeah.
If you got high cash flow, you're going to be able to go get whatever you want. But if you don't got crazy cash flow and you reported a wild loss, so you don't pay taxes, well,
like
now
that.
when you
That's
go to
putting
the
on
bank,
game
they're going
right
to say,
there.
you ain't
There
make
you
no
go.
money,
Make
so
no
how we
money.
going to give you money?
Okay.
But so
Real
it's a,
life,
hold
real.
on.
Real talk.
It's another
Real.
side to that, right? Because there's different tax brackets. So if I'm just a regular, for example, if I'm a regular single member LLC, right, and I go ahead and I file my taxes as a single member LLC, and I
need
go out
another
to
one of
dinner,
these.
right? So I go out to dinner with somebody and I write that shit off. I'm only getting I don't know the exact numbers because I don't do the taxes, but let's say it's 50%, right? I only get 50% because I'm a single member LLC. Now, if I decide, if I now file my taxes as a Schedule C, now I get 100% of that tax write-off. So it's not saying I made less money. It's that tax write-off is worth more because I'm filing differently.
Differently.
And a lot of times, most of these like TurboTax, they won't tell you Liberty
some
Mutual. They
This
won't tell you that
conversation
shit.
is
Like,
above my pay
One-on-one
grade, but I will be
conversation.
there soon.
Well, because look, because you right. Because remember, I made that post recently.
yeah.
Which, if you are a single member, if you are a single member LLC, they're taxing you as a sole proprietorship.
Yup.
They tax you as a regular
They
person.
tax you as a
The
regular
regular
person.
person,
Yeah, disregarded
So
entity.
that's where niggas get
literally
fucked
say
up,
that shit,
because what we got to
disregard.
do is the new game is I got to put more members on my LLCs, or like you said, we got to kind of push this. We got to push the S corp filing thing
Yeah.
To be a pass-through
instead.
entity.
But everybody tell you get your LLC, get your LLC,
Yeah.
But
get
don't
your
know
LLC.
what
They don't tell you that
And
they
everything
don't
that
tell
go
you
into
that.
it.
So that's what. So like, I'm
gotta
gonna grab
put
my
yourself
shit
on
up within the
payroll.
next 2 weeks because I got a DBA, but I was using DBA just so I could have a number like for the company.
Right.
So I'm using I had a DBA for the past couple years. So this year I'm really about to go get this LLC now. So should I file it as what? S corp
So
or
you
C
could
corp?
file. You
file
could
as a-
get your LLC as a regular single member LLC. Just you file it differently, so it's taxed as something else.
I bet.
So
what
here's
I'm
the
saying?
thing, right?
I'm gonna be hitting niggas up.
Yeah.
Y'all got all this
So
information. I'm
actually,
hitting niggas up.
learned something. Bugatti don't even realize that he actually taught me by accident. So let me tell you. So like last year was the first time I started applying for grants.
Oh
Was
yeah.
applying for grants, and I had did the basketball event.
Yup.
That was a grant,
Yep.
Okay.
and he was like, "You want me to send you the W-9?" And I'm like, "Okay." I just said, "Yeah." I didn't know what it was for or whatever.
Oh, yep.
He sent me the shit or whatever. And now I'm aware that I be filling out W-9s, but now this is my first time doing like a nonprofit situation, right? And I don't really know what that means later. So I get this money, and now I go file my taxes, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta pay back taxes on the 10 grand. Because I didn't get W-9s from all the people I paid. So now it's looking like I made all that money when really the money just went through me.
Through you.
I only made a small percentage.
Yup.
So now I have to go look into like, okay, well, Bugatti gave me the W-9. Now how much money do I actually, do I give? So I had to go look up the information. So now I know that as long as I don't pay somebody more than $600 throughout that calendar year, then I can still count it even though I didn't have nobody's W-9. So this year, any artist I book, I give them a W-9 just in case I book you multiple times and it equal over $600.
Yep.
But now I got the proof that I paid you all year long and none of the money is actually
Accounted
profitable for
for,
me.
yeah,
So I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
pay taxes on it. And it makes the artist accountable for paying their own taxes because
Facts.
now the government is going to be like, well, where did the $500 go or where did X amount go? Now I'm going to go after this person because you didn't file that and you got paid.
Free game.
Yo, free game, yo. Free game, nigga.
But to Omar's
Free
question,
game, nigga.
it really
Yeah.
is a trial and error because you don't know everything, right?
don't
So
know
had
everything.
he
You don't
never
know
did that, I
everything.
would have never looked into it.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known to.
Word of
so
mother.
it's just like
She
now
would have, I told
I
her
look
before.
into the information.
There's nobody.
She didn't listen.
There's nobody coming to the table and going, "Hey, I'm gonna
I know
give you the
everything.
blueprint. This is the game."
nah,
There's
Nobody's
nobody
doing that, bro.
Unless you Jewish.
Nobody's doing that shit.
Unless you
And like,
Jewish.
and like
Yeah,
Cuz
yeah,
said,
yeah, I ain't
like he
gonna
said, we are the first people that's doing it at this
Level.
caliber and this level in Connecticut. We are the first ones to ever in the history of this shit
real
to
shit.
do it at this caliber.
Of
Everything
let's be clear,
around the board.
of our people.
Of our people around the board, bro.
Yeah.
We are killing it. I want y'all to know out there, y'all are killing it. Everybody who take a risk and try to go get an extra dollar besides that damn job check, you are killing it right now. You are doing what you gotta do. Don't let nobody discourage you. If they say your food nasty, go get the best cook in the hood that them niggas love. You go bring them niggas in your kitchen and you make them rearrange your whole menu. You know what I mean? What we have to stop doing, we gotta stop chastising our people on social media and bashing it on social media and giving these bad reviews. Hit somebody in a DM and give them that bad review. But just go on Google and give a good review. We gotta start pushing our people in an upward
Yes, honestly,
upward
that's
way.
a conversation to be had.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like last year we was
like
having this
that.
talking of things like why we don't give black businesses more grace. You go to fucking TGI Fridays, they fuck up your whole meal, shit coming out wrong.
You go
return
back
shit,
to
and you go
TGI
back to
Fridays.
TGI Fridays.
real
Let
shit.
you go to a local mom and pop soul food restaurant and
I'll
something go
I'll
give
tell you
grace.
exactly why.
and now it's
What
the
up?
end of everything.
I'll tell you exactly why. Because attached to a mainstream franchise is like the moniker of success. They already have that. They're already winning. That's why it's a franchise. So you give it more chances because apparently they are doing something right. Because they're a multi-million-dollar, $1 billion franchise. When you come to the mom and pop,
Yup.
if you come to the mom and pop and my first impression is, oh, this shit was trash, you don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back.
You don't go
Yeah,
back.
but and it's also
And that's what's bad. I'll give everybody a second chance. If that fool was
You
fucked up
supposed
first
to.
time, I'm gonna give you another chance. And they usually slap the second time. Usually if it wasn't good, or I'll go get something else on the menu that I think I would like. Like yo, people just gotta be more open.
I got certain places I go to that like 7 times out of 10 this shit be crazy, and then every now and then it's just a different nigga in the kitchen.
Yeah,
and it's
different
like,
nigga in the kitchen.
honestly-
Come on.
my shit wasn't heat today.
It wasn't
Yo,
heat
because a
today.
lot of shit matter. There's a lot of factors in there. There's who's cooking, the time that they cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you went there at 12 o'clock in the morning getting some food, bro, you got the
Fresh.
old ass fried grease, man. That shit ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like you really want to try this shit? Try this shit at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
This shit, you know
So
what
a
I'm
lot of people, we just got to change our mind frame when it comes to like our
Yeah.
people business. Like we got to change our mind frame when it comes to like even like trying to shortchange us. Like you go give top dollar to the white man or to per se or the franchise.
Yeah.
You give top dollar to the franchise, but when the mom and pop or the person who's doing it under the table, you want to lowball them. Why? No.
The problem.
Hold on.
it's so hard. No, but
hold
it's
on.
true.
You want a discount. You always want a discount when it comes to
throw
us.
something
You know what it is too though?
There.
Some people, and I deal with this shit a lot.
A lot, I know.
In construction especially.
Yup.
Where people people see a big number and they know I paid you this, not realizing like, nigga, a lot of that money that you gave me
goes
went
into-
towards materials and
Yes.
shit like that. I only really made this.
Yep.
But in your mind, people be
You
trying
worried
to
about what came out your pocket.
They be worried about what came out their pocket. So
yeah.
they're calculating what they think I should be making based off what they make at their job and what their degree is. And it's like, damn, I paid you this much for this. I only make this much at work. And it's like,
That's what happens.
I'm
when
a
you
business owner, so I have overhead, I got taxes, I got all this other shit
Yup.
that has to get paid. I got travel, I got all these tools I gotta bring to
Yup.
come do one thing
Yup.
that all costs money.
Yup.
And you're just looking at
time
what you
also
get
equals
from your
money.
employer versus what you
also
think I'm
equals
making per hour, and
Time
then you
also
just
equals
can't
I also want
rationalize
to
it.
add this in there too, because on the flip side, right? So we talked about how the consumer should
I was
act.
about to go there. Yeah.
The business owners, and we could just, since we on the topic specifically, black business owners, we got to be held accountable too,
That's
because
very true.
we can't just be out here throwing no garbage and saying, "Yo, this my price is this." Da 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 da. Like at the end of the day, like you got to make your price what you
What's
actually
worth it.
value that. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm coming, nobody should come in asking for no discounts. Like whatever you tell me the price is, that's the price, and I'm gonna pay that. And if I want to give you some more, I'm gonna give you some more, whatever the case is. But at the same time, like
Ooh, pause,
when you
my
come- Yeah, that
nigga.
was crazy.
My God. My nigga. Oh, my God. And y'all looked at my man's like, yo, you ain't gonna stop him while he had. Pause. He was on the road, my guy. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, he was on the road. I was like, oh, he was going pause deep in that shit. Cause like,
You know what's
pause.
crazy? A lot of business owners don't have. Yeah, that's right. A lot of business owners. Swooped in there. Okay, swooped to do.
God.
But a lot of business owners don't be having customer service skills.
Oh, nah, they don't.
Nah, they don't.
It be the lack of customer service
they
skills.
don't.
Like I be online, I'm looking like, well, you got an attitude because yeah, you gave me a bad review, but how do you come back from that? Right? As for me personally, I'm like, well, how can I make your experience better? Right? Versus, well, bitch, you ain't gotta spend your money here.
I'll
or,
beat
like,
your ass,
you know what I
nigga.
mean? Even if you're not cursing with it,
Beat your ass.
even if you're
Fuck
not
this.
cursing with it, and you just on some
Yeah.
shit like, you know what, I had a bad experience, and maybe you online, you bashing me, right? How I come at it determines if I'm gonna regain your service,
Yep,
right?
or not.
If I can recorrect what went wrong,
Yep.
then we can build long-term service, right? Sometimes you just can't make people happy, and that's fine too. But it's all about the way you handle each and every situation, because at the end of the day, somebody might appreciate that I even cared to ask them.
The reason why we don't have good customer service is because we never learned customer service.
Facts.
We had skills and talents, and we turned that into businesses.
Yep.
And then with turning our skills and talent into businesses, you had to provide customer
of
service
times
as
we don't
well.
even know
But
business
But a lot of
niggas,
time- a lot of
niggas
times
never
customer
was
service is
even
just
doing
good
that.
manners.
Like
It's really just good manners.
So I be like, when I cut on shows and I tell people my price for shows, and I'm like, yo, I gotta rehearse. I gotta do everything I need to do. Like, you know what I mean? It's wardrobe that come into that involved. Like, it's me rehearsing. I gotta have a DJ. I gotta make sure I bring
That
an
happened with us.
experience.
That actually happened with us.
Feel me?
That was literally our conversation. Like, you told me a price, and I was like, damn, I'm really trying to pay this.
Yeah.
Right? Then you started to explain to me, and I was like, you know
Like,
what?
it's
I'm going to give you what you asked for.
and that's what it is.
Some
Because the
transparency
experience
makes
bro.
people
Transparency,
understand.
Yeah, because
for
like
sure.
the biggest thing, like on my end, was more so like I know what my budget is and what I can afford.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just like,
And
here,
that's
how's this
industry
price
based,
look?
too.
And he was willing to take it, but then when he went to explain to me further, like what else he had to bring with him,
Yeah.
I'm like, then I'll make it fit. I'll figure it out. Yeah. But we gonna.
Yeah,
what we
because
gotta
that
do.
like that even with my shows, I make sure like, you know, I make sure my show is an experience for each artist. Like I'm not gonna have you pay for my joint, my show and all of that, and you don't have that experience. Every artist who ever touched my stage or graced my stage, they always left with a different experience they never had at any other show.
Yeah.
Like they always accommodated a certain way. I never wanted the artist to feel a certain way. Like we don't get treated as royalty. So I always wanted them to feel like they was treated as royalty. I always got a staff. So you get as an artist,
hospitality.
you and the two people that you bring in, y'all get escorted downstairs. So y'all gonna be in a private area where it's food, it's drinks, y'all accommodated well. It's all everything you need as an artist to prepare to give them the best show possible. And that's what I always pride myself on and like doing as the artist, giving the experience. So the experience is always the same. Like I don't have to do a show for X amount of years, but whenever I say I'm gonna do a show, people gonna tap in because they know, they just remember the experience. They remember what was going on. So I say that to say like we have to, like, as long as you got like the intentions, the customer service come from your intentions from being did dirty or seeing what's going wrong in the market space, and then you could jump into the market space and you can immediately take out your competition by just giving this type of experience. Different thing.
You're never selling a service. You're selling experiences. That's what people always say. It's not about the shirt. It's about how did people look at me when I had the shirt on? Did I bag holes in this shirt? Did I get compliments in this shirt? That's what makes a nigga buy into the brand, bro. So what he's saying is everything that we felt you supposed to have as an artist, backstage, your dressing room, whatever.
Yes.
He provided that experience for them. So when they got there, they knew, hey, yo, this is a serious thing. Take it serious.
Yep.
This is what it's supposed to be like. This is where we supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what it was. We had to set the bar. The goal was to set the bar. Like, once I've learned, I went on tour and everything, and I learned what I learned, I want to bring that knowledge back.
Bring it back, yeah.
And because we never got that. We always discuss this, how we never got this knowledge. So it's only right. Somebody not gonna take it in as you tell them, like, yo, this is what you gotta do. No, you gotta show them. So as you showing them, and then now and as the years, they can even recognize sometimes in real time.
Because it doesn't look like
years.
preaching after that.
You feel me? After years,
yeah.
it takes for that. So like he said, the experience is the best thing. So even with down and coming to rehearsal, a lot of people would miss rehearsals, and I had to play, yo, if you miss 2 rehearsals, you would not be performing. No refund. It's not. And I went from my shows used to be free. I used to pick the best 6 artists, best 5 artists I see that's working the hardest in that quarter. Because we in Connecticut. If I don't see you on my timeline, that's a problem. So whoever was working the hardest, dropping all the time, you're gonna be on the stage. But if you're not dropping, if you're not consistent, because it takes consistency, that's the reason why you would never touch this stage, bro. Like that would be the problem. Like, and then people, it started off being free, and then I realized people wasn't, like, the artist wasn't really like. They didn't
taking
care.
It serious,
it wasn't
bro,
taking it serious. And it wasn't, and they didn't care about, like, I felt like what I was doing was like, they was comparing it to what everything else was being done, and it's not the same thing as everything else being done. Because it's a total different experience when you come around here. So that's why I was like, yo, now I have to charge the artist because I'm not spending on my dime no more to try to teach. No more, like, you know, and give this experience. You're gonna get this experience. And you're gonna take it serious because it's coming out your pocket. So now, if you miss these rehearsals, you would not be able to perform because we not having nobody going up there looking crazy. If you don't have a show mix, you would not be able to perform because you're not going up there looking crazy. I don't know who I'm gonna have coming here because I've always got tastemakers in the spot. I always got somebody who can help you further your career in the spot.
Exactly.
Because if I tell somebody I got this show going, they're gonna want to see what the talent is because I big up everything that's around me, and I'm gonna big up the artist. Almost every artist that touches the stage always gain either a different type of popularity or a new amount of followers. No matter what, because I'm gonna big you up. I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna boast you. I'm gonna get you on the radio. I'm gonna get you this connection with all of that. Like, so it's just so many things I felt like I was able to do for the city like that. I get a lot of, like, flowers now. Like, you feel me? Like, now years back, I get flowers in, like, personal. Like, they be like, yo, like, this and that. But they'll come up on a platform and they won't say nothing like that. You know what I mean? They won't mention it. Like, I don't know how many. I don't think it's one artist besides probably like 2 max that ever been on an interview and said, yo, my best show was here, or I learned this from here, or I was at Gotti show or something like that. I don't think it's one artist. And you could go through the bill. I could show you every single show I did, all the artists. It's over 50 artists. And I don't think one artist ever went on a radio interview or went on a podcast interview and spoke about it. Never. So that's what we working with in Connecticut too. That's the problem in Connecticut too. They don't understand the magnitude of what we was trying to build and what we are still building.
Right.
It's not done.
Yeah, I think that was like the same for me. Like, as far as like in my industry, like hospitality and event planning, like I worked in fine dining for 10+ years and still doing it. And my biggest thing was like, okay, how do I reset the standard of what this looks like?
Yep.
Right? And then coming in and setting it up and also saying, I'm tired of being behind the scenes because, like you said, credit not being given where it's due. I worked for mad different companies doing mad shit, helping mad people's ideas come to life. And it's just like, then to see these niggas get up, whoever the fuck it is, and not even be like, yo, Shout out to Max.
Yeah.
Shout out to the, cause that, battery in your back, niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Now I gotta show up and be like, here I am. You want to know me, and I gotta create my own platforms and build shit from the ground up. And it's just like, yeah, now I'm front and center.
Yep.
Now you gotta
Yeah.
step out and
What
show
you was about to say,
niggas.
Kyle?
I said this at one point because in my mind I felt like I'm a perfectionist. Y'all know this, so I always try to go above and beyond. I'm gonna always do extras because I just like for shit to be thorough.
Yep.
That's just my thing. But I started feeling like you said, niggas wasn't giving flowers or niggas wasn't even giving the recommendations. Niggas
even
wasn't giving the
referrals,
reviews,
nigga.
nothing. It was like
Referrals.
I damn near I was doing everybody's CD covers for years. I
Years.
did mad niggas logos, half of the clothing brands I helped start and started niggas with their first designs, and nobody ever says, yo, Tone B was the nigga that helped get me right. He the one who told me, go look at a manufacturer here. You could do this, this, and that. This the person that put me in the studio first, and when he was hot, he was putting me on the songs, and he didn't have to do that. Letting niggas open up for big artists that wasn't even a part of the team type shit, just to give niggas a look. Like, fuck it. You feel me? We did a lot for people, and nobody ever really give you those flowers. So for a long time, we just kept discussing that and talking about it. But I realized that the problem is that you are who you are, and you supposed to be in the forefront. Even though I'm doing the favor for y'all, you got the it factor. You got the it factor. I got an it factor.
yeah.
I'm supposed to be the nigga in the front anyway. Not, I could teach y'all everything I know, and you still won't be me. So I got to
Give
do.
you everything in the motherfucking recipe.
You're right. And that's why this album coming this motherfucker summer, motherfuckers.
Come on, let's go.
Let's talk about it, yo.
that. Talk
As
about
we
that.
get ready to close this pod out, you got something coming up?
Yup, man.
Let
You know what I
us
mean? The first single I want to go with. So we got 3 singles that we got potential to go with. It's called Ride With Me. That's for the ladies. And then we got Big Dog. You know what I mean? That's my joint. That shit crazy. And this joint called Trap Doing Numbers. So we got those 3 right there. We're gonna lead off with. It's gonna. I mean, we got the joint for the ladies, and then the streets. The other 2 is for the streets, straight up for the streets. And
So
this
the one for
album,
the ladies is more R&B.
yeah, I'll play it for y'all as soon as we
He gonna
done.
listen to that
Yeah, I'll play it for y'all as soon as we done. I'll play y'all all 3. I'll play y'all all 3.
The fat flow, you know what I'm saying?
And,
I gotta listen to that.
Right now, I'm on the final stages of it. I just finished up the album, like writing everything. I'm on the final stages right now. I just got to do my outro, and then I need one more banger for like the 14th song. It just what I had, it just didn't sequence the way I wanted to. This shit got to be perfection.
Okay, gotcha.
So I mean, all right, don't play
Yeah,
around,
you
man.
gotta step by step.
So
Gotcha.
right now we finishing up. This young gonna be called Swagoo, and I've been teasing this album for like the past 4 years, man. And people been, you know what I mean. So we going crazy this year. I'm literally set in stone. If I don't get the 14th song like I want, I'm still gonna put it out the same way what it is because it's already set. And I could the way I listen to it with fresh ears, and I feel like the fact that I feel like it's a classic to me. And it's the classic Bugatti. Like, this is classic Gotti, like, type shit. Because I'm giving you all elements of me. I'm giving you my life. I'm giving you life story, life experiences, the real living. And I'm giving you a lot of experiences that I went through. And I'm talking real. Like, everybody know this is authentic. When you hear it, you're going to hear the authenticity. Like, whatever you say. Whatever.
I got you.
Max got it.
It's a hard
Max got
word.
it. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear that in the album. So, like, I'm going crazy. And then I got the situation I got. That I'm in right now. I just got rid of my BMI and all that. So, like, I don't like my other company gonna handle all my stuff in the States and all of that. And then, you know, I got that going on. So I'm going crazy right now. It's gonna be the most money I ever made in through music this year.
Period.
Let's go.
Like, this is gonna be like God blessed me, and I feel like I made it. Like, you know what I mean? Last year I was at Def Jam. I went to Def Jam last year. I had a meeting with them with Eric Palmer, EP. He's the vice president of marketing and promotions and all of that. Jay-Z is the one that put him in the game. He came up with Jay-Z from Reasonable Doubt type shit. He was the one that gave Mary J the brown paper bag type shit. He's running around with brown paper bags, radio stations type shit. Yeah. So he's the one I met with at Def Jam, but I ain't get that. I only got that because I got my meeting at Sony, and my man's OB brought me to Sony, and they was wondering why he didn't bring me to Def Jam. Feel me? So I had both. I had those meetings, and I was supposed to have another meeting with Epic too. But it was like something was going on. I missed my meeting with that. But it was straight. Like, last year I had everything going on, and I lost my hard drive when we had everything going. So my hard drive got lost, but it was in someone's hands. So what I vowed to never do is let my career be in someone's hands. Like last year, I was literally supposed to sign something. Last year, I had too much going on.
Gotta be in
Like
control of
I
your
had
destiny.
that was the last year was my best year musically. Actually, like me being right there, I was in the motherfucking Def Jam office. Like yo, when I left out that office, I cried, bro. Like I dropped real tears because I just was like thinking about not doing this shit no more. Like for myself, I was just playing the back end, just writing, but I was thinking about really like slowing down on music, and I ended up in Def Jam by just putting the music out there, and it all came from me dropping my EP, and like I just ended up there, and I just dropped like tears of joy. Like I never like I'm in Def Jam, I'm a hug nigga, I'm eating they snacks and shit, like fucking they food up in that motherfucker. Like I'm deep in the refrigerator. I ain't playing with them niggas. Like
Deep in the refrigerator.
like going crazy. So it's just different. Like, you know what I mean? I was really there, like, and I was treated as like, yo, you the one. And like he literally told me the reason why you are great, I don't know where you from. I would never be able to tell where you from. You don't sound like you from somewhere. He was like, so anybody gonna be able to latch onto you. And then when they figure, he said the greats is like that. Like he's like telling me like that's why that's why everybody captures.
I was
That's
about to
what
say that shit.
I was about to say.
That's Connecticut.
You don't know Connecticut
Yeah,
artists.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, you
Yeah.
know.
Be in New York, I'm like, you from Connecticut? You be like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I know.
The world don't know
Yeah.
where we from because our accent,
know. 'Cause
we
our
overseas.
accent a little
They
bit
don't know
different.
where
It's like a
Connecticut
melting
is.
pot
We
of different
overseas.
shit. So unless you from here, you don't really know how a nigga from here talk. A nigga from Mass in Boston talk how they talk. A nigga from like Brooklyn talk how they talk. A nigga from upstate New York talk how they talk.
Yep.
We got like a blend of a lot of shit in Connecticut, but you only know the accent if you from Connecticut. Because when we go anywhere else, they assume we from New York or somewhere else. They don't really know what we
And that's
sound
what
like.
it be, our lingo. So that what we gotta do, we gotta start talking our lingo in our music.
I go hard.
You got to.
Yeah.
In person. Now
In person.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what are my mans?
Yeah. You gotta talk that language, bro. So when you talk your lingo, now that's gonna make people wanna get on that shit that we on, bro. You gotta talk your lingo, bro. You have to. And that was another thing, like the nigga at Def Jam, he gave me so much game, bro. He gave me so much power. Like he gave me so much power after that conversation and talking to a man like of that caliber. Nigga, Big Sean calling this nigga while we in the interview, while I'm in the meeting with this nigga. He like, hold up. He had to like, yo, talking to this nigga. Before we came, he was on the phone with Kanye. Like this is the type of shit that we niggas is mad because Big Sean was supposed to go do the draft shit because he was dropping his album and he didn't feel like going to do the draft shit last year for the NFL draft. Like because in Detroit and all that. So it's like mad shit that be going on, man. I'm behind the scenes watching this shit and I'm just like, yo, I'm with a high up like this, a higher up person like this. He was working with Nicki Minaj and Benny the Butcher and different people he working with. And it's just like, yo, I'm this close to all of this going on. And he looking at me like, yo, you're the one, bro. He literally told me it's like, sky's the limit for you.
Real talk.
So that gave me like, he's like, yo, you good, bro. You got it. He's like, you literally got it. He checked on me still to this day. Like my stories check on me still to this day. So EP a real one. And then my guy from Sony AWOL, Corey Walker, he one of the realest ones, man. One of the realest dudes I met in the music industry, bro. He real one. Like, so it's just like they gave me mad confidence, like, you know what I mean? And I mean, like I even know it was tears. I didn't know the tears of they deals until I mean I had the meetings and shit like that. So it's so many different opportunities out here right now. And I was able to give other people opportunities to get meetings while I was out there. Like shout out to Duke. Duke went out there, had his meeting, and he turned up after he was able to talk to certain people. You know what I mean? He turned up into this thing. And then there was other dude from Hartford. He was another person that took the meeting. You know what I mean? It was you know, you gotta put up a little cash to get in the rooms with certain people, but they put up that pay. They put their money where their mouth was, pause. Like where the talent is.
You gotta put your money up because that's the only thing that let somebody in that position know that you're serious about what you're trying to do. Are you willing to invest? Are you willing to do the work? What are we investing into? That's like a big reason why I hold on to trying to have something like this is because you're able to say, yo, we could take the meeting here, but when you come through, we got infrastructure already. There's work already being done. There's business already being conducted. You know what you're investing into. Like, we really serious about this shit. Like, so I thought that's why just having a big ass studio like this, 5-room facility, like, that's the reason for having it. Like otherwise, nigga, all you need is a closet to record. I don't need all this shit to record.
That's facts.
You
got-
they be like, oh, y'all
You got
Right,
a
honestly,
you got a
and
one stop
make you
shop here,
take people serious.
and what we doing right now. So like, even with the shows, like I'm just so locked in on everything I want to do. Like this time around, like I'm gonna do the shows again. I'm gonna get back to that, and I wanted to thank you, Maxine, also for like the best moment I ever had as an artist so far, like in my career. All the stages I've been on in front of people, it was the best of the West. Was even though the fuck ups with the DJ, y'all niggas was trash. Like yo, DJ, yo, you like, which DJ was it? I don't give a fuck. Which DJ was it?
Oh, got no words. Huh?
Nah, what was the DJ, man? You fucked up. Nah, what's this nigga name, B? Fuck that.
It was your
fucked up.
DJ.
Yeah, it was
your
DJ.
DJ.
No, it was Luck. Luck fucked it up, but the other nigga fucked it up too. He was drunk.
Trying to help.
Them niggas,
Nah,
no, them
he
niggas.
He came in, he
That's
tried
my
to
guy.
correct
He
what
was
he
trying to
fucked
help.
up.
He was trying
No,
to
he
help,
was
bro.
drinking Tito's the whole time. He was fucked up too. Ain't nah, both y'all niggas. Luck, you fucked up. We already
That's
talked about this
DJ,
shit. Luck,
bro.
yo, DJ Luck did some terrible shit. Like he always
Let's
do.
go back to the positivity.
No. Yeah, get to the positivity shit. Niggas don't fuck this shit up. Niggas fuck my
So
shit
this has
up.
been out of my
Wait,
head
let's talk about his
podcast.
experience.
Yeah, I mean, no, we gonna talk about these DJs. Y'all niggas stop fucking up niggas sets too. Learn what niggas is doing, bro. Like, DJ, stop trying to be a star of the show, bro. Let the artist be that. The fuck, just play the shit and
But
do
like
what
he
you
was
gotta do.
saying-
But yo, it was a good vibe. So it was one of my favorite moments though, because my son, my oldest son, he was right there with me. He was on stage. We practiced every single day.
Yeah.
And literally, we be in the crib. We went to the studio and we practiced too. I wanted to let him see himself in the mirror and all of that. He have his little microphone and shit. And everything we practice in the house, everything we practice in that studio, he did on that stage, bro, in front of all of them people that was right there. Like, so that was like the moment of my career. Like, yeah, I was really, I got this for the rest of I got this for the rest of my life, bro. Like, I got this with my son.
We really gotta do a good one though, cause there was a lot about that day that I just didn't really sit right with me. Like I'm a perfectionist, y'all know. Like I was tight that day.
I know you was. I know
tight
you
that
was.
day. Like, and I keep saying I gotta give Bugatti back another chance to be on stage because I just didn't like the shit.
Well,
I had my whole set planned out, bro.
Moving,
Like, yo, I was working on that
bigger
set.
and better.
It's a learning process.
It's a learning
Yeah,
process.
like I was working on that set for so long. I made sure I ain't have no vocals behind. Like, mind you, I didn't have no vocals behind nothing I was doing, bro. It was like I was making sure they got all of me. Pause. Like I was really going. She like
for real.
they
No,
gave
you
the
was
bag
going
up, so
crazy.
I'm gonna really go crazy. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my energy.
Bro, you
before I
gotta
go
come.
hoop.
You gotta judge this year's amateur night.
Yeah, I'm around.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
judge this
word.
year competition.
I'm around for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's make it happen.
Are you gonna have it at the same place? No.
I don't know yet. I didn't really decide.
But yo, overall the show was great and the show was amazing and I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And I just want to make sure I gave you I gave that show my all and I tried as hard as possible with all of the mishaps we had.
Yeah.
I still was trying hard. Like even the mic went out and I was in the middle of the court still rapping when the mic wasn't. I was just rapping to niggas in the crowd. Y'all niggas can hear me. I'm roaring in that motherfucker. Like you feel me? So I did what I had to do, and people still respected it. Everybody that was there, they enjoyed the show still. But you know, everything happens for a reason. But I'm saying that was like my top moment so far in music. Like. Yeah, that was a
But
top moment.
We got another redo coming up. We got a redo coming up. I'm super excited about it. Well, part
Luck,
two.
I swear to God, you better not come nowhere near the DJ set.
Well, remember, this time you performed with the live band.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
The
crazy.
live
I'm gonna
band
go
is
crazy.
crazy, yo. When
Yeah,
she
I'ma
has
go
them up
crazy.
there, yo, bro,
Yeah,
it's fire, bro.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna do
the
that.
time.
I probably might wear a suit.
Bro, you do you, bro? It's in my element.
might
You
wear a
do
suit.
whatever you do.
Wear a suit.
I mean, they got the joints for the short sleeve.
I mean, the short sleeve ones.
No, I'm at the chest out. I'm gonna go chest. I'm gonna go chest.
Hold on, because he
Hold on,
always
all
ain't
right,
giving me that.
I'm getting there. Chill out.
Go. You ain't.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's feisty over
my
here.
eyes.
Too. Let her know
So
what's
we
up.
getting ready to close out the app. Before we close out,
Yeah.
Bugatti, tell them where to find you at.
Hey yo, you can find me everywhere. Bugatti203 on everything. On Facebook it's Bugatti Harvin. You know what I mean? Bugatti.
Check out his album on
Harvin.
Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify. You got Kulada up there. We got Living in Lust. We got Welcome to the Wave. We got Wave Only. Hey, bro, I got so much music out there. I got a lot coming.
Was a good
Typical
song.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah, I mean, Wave Like I Never Left. That was the last drink. You know what I mean? That was that third verse. I literally did that 2 days before I was about to drop that shit. Yeah, I thought that's the last
Which
verse
one
on
is
that
it that
joint.
you like?
Typical.
Typical. That last verse, I
the
do that
first
like
song.
2 days
I
before.
know what song it was.
So
Mine was
yeah,
from
I'm
the bottom.
everywhere, man.
Mine was
YouTube,
from the bottom.
Bugatti203, man. We lit, man. We about to get it going. And the wave we stronger. We stronger. We coming back stronger as never. Like we ain't never left, but coming back stronger. We got a heavy roster. I'm going crazy, man. I appreciate y'all for having me up here. I'm sorry for
Thanks
being
coming.
nigga late. Cause I was outside on my bike, man. I just copped the bike up, you know what I mean? So I was outside doing my thing, you know what I mean? I'm doing my thing. I had to stunt real
Ain't
quick.
stunting if you got it.
Nice. All right, Maxine.
I ain't
So
got it.
we got, you tell them where to find you at, and then give you a little promo.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Fuck you said it
Oh,
like
she
that.
was waiting for this.
I was. This is my moment.
This is your moment.
They just turned
Okay,
each other
guys.
on. So put the cameras up.
He ain't sleeping on the couch tonight.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know where you can find me at, right? You guys can find me at Events by Paradigm. That's PARADIGM. Events by Paradigm. If you know, you know I'm always in my element. Feel me? And make sure y'all tap into the next upcoming event on the Blacktop, June 28th at the Q House. It's a community block party. Pull up.
Oh shit,
go.
yeah.
That
shit's gonna be
Yo,
fire.
what? That's the Juneteenth shit.
It's June 28th, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yo, appreciate y'all for booking me.
Word.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
we outside. I'm going
Out of
crazy
My
on
Head
that one.
podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the
Shout out
bell
my
so you know
guys, man.
every time that we got a new episode coming. Out of My Head podcast. We out.
This is a perfect blend.